Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. If there's anywhere in the world it could be, but so be right here with me, the BABGOG. And I appreciate you pull up on me, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, that shit not gonna fit. Pause. So I ain't gonna do that for y'all, but I got you in there. What's the name? So it's cool. Cool. What's going on, man? Back at it again, man. Back at it again. Back at it again. What is a drifter? You mean a grifter? A grifter? A grifter is a thief, a person that says, "Hey, Adrian, what's going on, love? How you doing? Good to see you over here." Um, uh, yo, what's up, man? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Listen, man. Shout out to the I don't even want to. I don't know if I want to call it the grassroots, the foundation, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? The people that's really true to this shit, that's doing it, man, and not getting the proper credit, not getting the the proper due, man. Shout out, bro. And I've seen it happen. I just feel like it takes way too long. It's all in a moment, right? And the right person sees it or whatever, so on and so forth, for you to finally get your shine. RIP Kevin Samuels, he's evidence of that. Angry Man, shout out to Angry Man. I think Angry Man is knocking at a million subs, right? People that's been doing this shit for quite some time. But it takes time for you to finally get out here, especially, talking about what we're talking about. So shout out to everybody, man, that's still out here fighting a good fight, as they say, man, and just trying to wake black men up first, and just men in general. Um, I'm seeing a whole bunch of things or whatever, like Black Manosphere is coming back up again, and stuff. I think they just had the meetup or the conclave. I'm sorry, the conclave. Shout out to them. I think they just did that, so maybe that's why everybody's talking about it. But yeah, man, listen, the relationship dynamic that black men have to deal with and overcome, again, I'm gonna say this, it's unlike any other man on the planet. Even the Asian man, okay? The Asian man that has the women that date out the most, the Asian man that has a culture of where all of them worship white. And they know that if an Asian woman can get that white man, she'll, she'll motherfucking fight, kumite a whole bunch of motherfucking Asian men to get to him, right? Mortal Kombat, finish him with no problem, right? So this is why I think for us, the relationship dynamic talks are a lot deeper, bro, and more substantive than people like to make it. It's dick and pussy, dick and pussy, dick and pussy. Well, again, like I said, if you want to simplify it that way, okay, yeah. But then again, I told you, life is full of simple complexities, right? There be no human beings without dick and pussy. So if you want to say, oh man, all y'all talking about is dick and pussy, without dick and pussy, we wouldn't be here to talk. So it showed you how serious and how important that, men and women coming together, quote unquote, dick and pussy, is, in order for not only a racial standpoint, but a species standpoint to keep going. And when you're highly intelligent as human beings are, there has to be some concessions made and some agreements that are some meeting in the middle, to where you can't just always be this constant motherfucking clashing. And I think with us, man, if the world wanted to figure out relationship dynamics and this whole man woman shit and so on and so forth, we'd be the prime motherfucking case study, man. We'd be the prime case study. Okay. But anyway, man, hey, we got our girl back on bullshit, bro. All right, back on bullshit yet again. And this time, bro, she just finally, I think she's directly addressing Kevin Samuels. I think she might have mentioned him before, but not, mentioning his theory on or his rendition of high value men and all this other shit and so on and so forth, right? She's been asked a question, but you know, this is where she actually addresses Kevin Samuels and breaks down improperly, and I want to say maliciously on purpose, right? All right. She knows exactly what Kevin Samuels said. Everybody knows it, right? You can go see the shit, right? He went viral or whatever. Everybody knows what he said. So she deliberately changed his words or manipulated his words to say some shit he didn't say and change the meaning to fit her narrative, to fit her excuse. And yet again, as she did on I think it's what After Hours, the Paul Pierce show, the Paul Pierce podcast. She's up here yet again giving relationship advice when, baby, you got all these opinions on marriage and you ain't married. You got all these opinions on married and people being in these, you know, substantive relationships, and you know, you're not giving up your body, and niggas got to give you their password to their phone, or we can't even talk. And like, what? What? What?
But that shit there, I can't go for that. No can do, guys. All right, bitch, you going too far. No can do.
Yeah, man, listen. TP, all you need is to be remotely attractive, right? And sound intelligent and have a title. Dr. Chyenne Bryant. She's older. She would be what the young niggas call, you know, she's a cougar, right? She's accomplished. She from I think Atlanta. She's associated with the Atlanta area, right? So that's all it takes, man. You get enough clout and you put some what's name behind it and remix somebody else's shit. That's the key. Again, everything sounds better with titties. Okay, fellas, am I right or am I wrong? Okay, well, that's why I say I don't even get mad. I understand how that shit works, bro. I promise. I've seen some women say some shit, bro, where I know, bro, bitch, I don't know you. You don't know me, but you've been watching me, bitch, because ain't no way. Okay. I ain't seen no bitch break out with the brother. I ain't seen her break out with that shit yet, but bitch, I'm waiting for you to, you know what I'm saying? Tip her hand type shit, right? But nah, man, everything sounds better with titties. The world can accept the woman saying shit and being critical of women. It's acceptable. When a man does it, he's crying. When a man does it, listen, man, bro, you got lame ass niggas out here, bro, that be dick watching and dick speculating. And I'm like, bro, for real? The only niggas getting pussy are married niggas? Are we really saying that? Is that the thing? And that's why I told you I can never. Niggas always worried about, and oh man, no matter how much, man, they get money, man, but he ain't getting no hoes. That nigga got the cure for cancer, but he ain't fucking no bitches. That nigga figured out time travel, man, but he ain't getting no pussy. Bro, like niggas are the worst with that shit, dog. And then it comes to this thing to where I've seen niggas say it, but then come back and, well, you know, getting pussy ain't everything in the world, but you know, I'll get all the pussy. You know, and it's just like, and it always comes down to that because, you know, once a nigga say that shit, bro, it's like, it's offensive. Like, bro, come on, dog. It's offensive. It's some shit that you shouldn't have to fucking, you know, some shit you shouldn't have to defend or whatever. But we know what that means. This is why all of the fucking men of regard in history had a whole bunch of women. Okay, it is what it is. Women don't want men that women don't want. It's a trend going on around now where fucking, you know, bitches making jokes about, I went through my nigga's phone and he ain't have no bitches in there. Don't nobody want you? So if don't nobody want you, I don't want you either. This is facts, bro. Shout out to Steffes Cole. Steffes Cole, I think he did a commentary on this thing or either something. I saw him. That's how I came across it, because of him. The girl was talking about, oh, the only reason she wants you is because of the girl she saw you with. Bitch, duh. We been knew this. You ain't telling us nothing new. That's why I say, man, women saying shit that niggas been new and niggas been saying, but nobody, we ain't got no titties, we ain't got no pussy. So Ain't nobody gonna listen to it, bro. You know what was crazy? I'll never forget this shit. A part of the reason we do it is because women do it. Women understand it, men understand it, but that's the first thing. You ain't getting no pussy. You got a little dick, and you know you're gay. And it's like, bitch, I just disagree with you. How the fuck from fucking pancakes and waffles turn into motherfucker? I don't get no pussy, and my dick little. Damn, bitch. We can't just keep it on breakfast. I mean, I understand if we put the sausage in there, pause, but we didn't even talk about sausage, and you talking about my sausage. God damn. You don't know who I got gobbling this motherfucker up. You know who I got swallowed up. You don't know who's swallowing up this sausage, bitch. Don't play with me. You know, come on, baby. You know that. Hey, don't play with me. All right. Beat you what up. So we deem whether you'll be desired. Yeah, of course. Women determine men's desirability. Women determine that clearly, just like men determine women's desirability. That's how it works. Women are the only people trying to break the contract. Nigga calling nigga ugly, okay, nigga. All right, I'm glad, because if you think I'm cute, nigga, we got a problem. Back up, nigga. Some nigga walk up on me, hey man, you're really handsome. Hey, brother. Bag. Give me 50 feet. Whose song was that? Whose song was it? Give me the 50 feet shit. Whose song was that? I remember that shit was hard. That shit was hard in the club. Bag. Give me 50 feet. Nigga, back up, nigga. Don't come on to me telling me I'm handsome, nigga. I don't know you. I ain't trying to get no modeling contract, brother. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on away from around here. Ali the Great, you know what though? No, I agree. I agree that blacks is crazy, but I don't agree with the blacks part, but us, okay, the African American community, brother, is definitely over sexualized. You said Lil O, it was Lil O. Yeah, I knew it was a Houston dude. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Lil that song was hard as shit. But yeah, man, listen, bro, don't run up on me talking about I look good, nigga. We got a problem, especially if it's in public. Damn, man, you're handsome, nigga. Now we got to fight. Not one of us definitely finna be ugly after this, because nigga, how dare you? Okay, brother. Now, woman, on the other hand, yes, baby, tell me, baby, how good I look, baby. Tell me how handsome I am. Tell me, baby, how much you love this chocolatey goodness, baby. Tell me all about it. That's how it's supposed to be. But women try to do, no, she fine, she beautiful, she cute. Y'all just hating. You just this. It's because she dark skinned. She look like your mama. Bitch, no, she ugly. Okay? She ugly. Don't lie to me. My eye, you can't lie to my eyes. I see this shit. Leslie Jones is beautiful. Where? What planet? What dimension? Where are you at? What kind of eyes you got? Can you donate your eyes to science immediately so we can see? But that's the shit that women try to do, man. You know, try to flip the shit and so on and so forth, and you know. But anyway, so we got to get into this shit, man. Listen, and shout out to Love and Fly Shit. I think that's their newer podcast. I ain't even talk about that other part of it. I'll just come to it when it comes to it. But Blanco, what up, fam? Yeah, man, let's get into it. Fair use. And do me a favor, man. Hit the like button, and the share button, man. The like and the share, Okay. Let me do this real quick. What's over here? So everything's here.
He was like, I'm going. I feel like, okay. family planning. We've had a whole like episode about family planning. So personally, I agree. We only have kids with each other. Personally, for my personal journey, I wanted to be married before I had kids. I wanted to have kids with one man. I understand how that can be the dream. But I do understand also
how that cannot happen.
How that cannot happen, right?
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about men who purposely just make babies with more than one person or continuously make babies with multiple women, I want your opinion on where you think what the root cause of that is. Because obviously you see it as something that it shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be the plan. That shouldn't necessarily be like what you intend to do. It seems like that's your perspective.
So I wouldn't say shouldn't, because I don't project my values on anyone. What I say is your decisions cause deficit or equity.
Now, I'm not saying she got this from me, right? But y'all remember, all my A1 day ones know, bro, you only get one mistake in life, okay? For the same occurrence, of course, right? The first time is a mistake. The second time is a calculated fucking decision. All right. And a lot of times, the mistake really ain't a mistake. It's just fucking you rolling the dice. Okay. You rolling the dice, you taking chances, you thinking that it can't be you. And more likely than not, nigga, it is going to be. Okay. I'm going to say this again. This is about having kids. There's no way, shape, form, or fashion that a woman can get pregnant without knowing it. There in 2025, there's so many things available to a woman, so she knows when she's ovulating. Okay. Tia, or one of the ladies, helped me out. I think a woman ovulates maybe a week out of the month, right? A woman ovulates like 3 weeks out of the month. I mean, not 3 weeks, excuse me. Like 3 to 5 days out of the month. Okay. 3 to 5 days out of the month. Appreciate you, Blanco. Yeah, 3 to 5 days out of the month, man. So that's 10% of the motherfucking year at best. 10 to 15%. 10 to 15% of the year a woman can actually get pregnant. This is why I said pussy preservation needs to be the conversation. I'm sick and tired of us putting the onus on the man. Now, I'm not saying the man does not have any responsibility, okay, or culpability, but I'm saying the woman has the most responsibility because she has all of the control. Okay. This very, very small window to where she can get pregnant. Hey, bruh. Hey, you gotta put this condom on. We all went through. I don't know if they still teaching, but they taught us, bro. I learned in fucking sex ed, bro. A bitch can get pregnant off of pre-ejaculate, man. Pre-cum. She can get pregnant off of that. So you mean to tell me y'all weren't taking the same classes? Yeah, it was women in there. We was joking with them and shit. You know, everybody's making dick and pussy jokes. It was so funny. Right? So we know these things, and the older you get and you have the technology to support it now, how these bitches, like, bro, if you a baby mama, it's because you want to be. If you get pregnant, it's because you want to be. Cardi B, and I'm definitely gonna cook on that one, bro. Y'all know I gotta cook on this Cardi B shit. Bro, Cardi B left a cheating nigga to get pregnant by another cheating nigga. I'm just leave that at that, and we'll pick that up when I really, you know what I'm saying? Just think about that. These women are getting pregnant on purpose, bro. There's no excuse. Especially when the 40-year-olds are having more children than the 18 and 19-year-olds. And we know the majority of them are not married. I'm going to say this again. The 40-year-olds are having more children than the 18 and 19-year-olds. Let's say teenagers. We only going to talk about the adults, right? And we know that the majority of the 40-year-olds aren't married. This is a problem. But when you say this, I know she wasn't. What are you talking about? Mr. Lyman, what are you saying? Bro, I literally just seen this. Brother, I'm saying the same thing you saying. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about no, my bad. I got you. I say he was a cheater. My bad, brother. You correct. I'm sorry, brother. You're right. Not a cheater. A nigga with a lot of holes. Appreciate you, brother, for that misalignment. You correct, brother. Apologies, brother. Thank you for the correction. Let me be clear. She left her cheating husband, okay, for a nigga that's out here on all the holes. And I think they said Stephon Diggs done had how many kids over the last how many years? Oh my bad. Shout out to I got it. What's name? Shout out to Tezzy K. Tez the Faye. I'm sorry, Tez the Faye 87. Appreciate you, brother, for the 5. Or Tez the 5. I'm fucking up everything, bro. Tez the 5. What up, bro? 87. Shout out to you, bro. Saw you on Hemp and you had great debate points about CK. Fire. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Hey, man. I just try to, speak my mind, man. Yeah, that's what I thought, bro. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Cardi B is just added to the list, bro. She made that decision. She don't even care. Proud, smiling, giggling. Shout out to Paris, man. Shout out my girl Paris. Paris been told niggas this shit. I don't know how she knew. I don't know how she knew, but Paris hey, she pregnant. Nah, bitch, the Barty gang was on her ass, and she was like, nah, that bitch pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that bitch pregnant, bro. Okay, let's get back here.
Your decisions. And so I don't think anyone should do anything. I think folks, if I had to say should, the only thing they should do is say, when I make this decision, what comes with it? And am I willing and do I want to buy everything that comes with this? Mm-hmm. You said the word not on purpose. I got to push back on that. Because if I'm intimate with a man, even as a woman, and I allow him to enter my body with no contraceptive, and I end up pregnant, people want to say the word mistake so they can deflect from their decision. They want to say the word mistake so they can be in their avoidant behavior. Mm-hmm. No, I purposely got pregnant because in that moment I understood as an adult with insight that a man penetrating me raw, who happens to have something called sperm in his body that makes a child.
Now I told you, but when Fantastic said, when I say pussy preservation needs to be the conversation. Oh man, you don't want no accountability, man. It's the man's fault. It's the man's fault. It's the man's fault. She telling you, a woman is saying this shit. Okay? Titties is saying it now. So can I get my fucking flowers? Now that Dr. Chyenne Bryant that y'all love so much, titties, light skin, cougar, high value woman is saying the same shit Fantastic been saying for fucking 4 years now. Can we get off of this motherfucking dick discipline? Y'all say niggas will fuck anything and everything. So if you know niggas will fuck any and everything, how you gonna fucking blame him? Why you not being prepared? You the one that hold the most risk in the fucking situation. Oh man, they making all these bitches baby mamas. Okay, so why would you allow yourself to be made a baby mama?
And impregnate me.
Theoretically, but life happens.
You know what I'm saying? Why would you allow yourself to be made a baby mama? You got condoms, you got birth control, you got female and male condoms. Again, shout out to Miss Williams for talking with bro. I've seen one female condom in my life. I'm about to be 42 this year. I'm gonna ask the question again. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen a female condom. Put a 2 if no. A bitch ain't never pulled a fucking female condom out. I ain't never seen one. I ain't seen it. Chat participation. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen a female condom. 2 if you haven't. I've never seen one. They make them for a reason. Shout out to D-Mac. D-Mac said she pulled a trash bag out on. Like, bitch, what I'm gonna do with this? Bitch pulled out a trash bag. Like, hey, man. But no, man, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to old dog. Also, you see one. So that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, right? There are these things that are made, but the men are only ones being held responsible for pregnancies, which is ridiculous. It's crazy. The men are the only ones being blamed for these pregnancies out here. When these bitches, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Now, again, I'm not absolving the man from all responsibility in the situation. He plays a part. But you as the woman know how and you as a woman should know your body. Okay? You know that whatever X amount of days after you have a fucking period, this is your ovulating cycle. That's literally what a period is. The motherfucking unused, unfertilized egg being motherfucking done away with, right? Your body is on a fucking rotation for the most part, okay? And the cycle repeats throughout the motherfucking year. Okay? The shit is not that difficult. It's a very small window that a woman can get pregnant. So if you're allowing that man to motherfucking put raw dick in you and hit your ass with the money bag, yo, shoot the club up, what do you expect to happen? That's what I'm saying. It's just way too. If you balance the scales, okay, man and woman getting pregnant, the man plays one role, actual sex being had, okay? The woman plays all of the other fucking roles, bro. And my hand is unbalanced for a reason. Man, woman, when it comes to motherfucking getting pregnant. Y'all telling me Cardi B, who's a fucking multi-millionaire recording artist that could deal with any and every man she wants on the fucking planet, got pregnant by a nigga that's got multiple women pregnant at the same time? She didn't know? Come on, bro, stop it. And from my understanding, she's not even legally finished with a divorce. So if she's not legally finished with a divorce, this bitch pregnant with another nigga's baby before, and why she married to another nigga? But nobody even saying shit. Shit is crazy, bro.
This is crazy, baby. This is crazy.
Yeah, Tia, we're gonna go ahead and hit him with this one too, Tia. Stop blaming the dicks, man. Pause. Stop blaming the dicks, bro. Exactly, Miles. Put on the birth certificate or not. If that baby comes before the divorce is finalized, legally that's Offset's baby. He ain't got to sign no motherfucking birth certificate or not. As long as she's still legally married to Offset, that's his baby. If it's actually birth before the divorce is over, but I'm pretty sure divorce will be finalized and over with by the time she had the baby. Tia, I told y'all, Fantastic told y'all the future is baby mama, man. I told y'all this shit. Women saying that motherfucking marriage is sex work now. I just saw the shit, the writing on the wall, dog. This shit, the marriage shit, bro, is that shit dead, dog. These women don't want no fucking marriage. What did I call it? I've got what I call it. Marriage was just a fucking like a checklist item for women at this point. That's all marriage is. Marriage is a checklist. I was married.
And people don't always.
But life happens when decisions are not something that somebody is being accountable for prior to the result your decision makes. I do not coddle bad decisions, and I do not allow people to avoid them and make excuses for them, because life happens, but life happens as a result of whose decisions? Ours. Ours.
That's true.
You were
That's true.
purposeful and intentional when you said, I wanted to be married to this man before procreating with this man. So was that an accident? Was that a mistake? Or was that on
It
purpose?
was intentional, but honestly, it was God that prevented us from having kids before. We definitely was getting
but-
married. I would have been okay with
But
it.
you were being intentional.
I was, but life could have also happened. I really believe it was God.
We manifest our intention. And if
So when she said, I believe it was God, that nigga was fucking raw and she went on no birth control. They was rolling the dice. That's another thing. Like, listen, bro. There's nothing perfect in this world. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a person, not a machine, nothing in this world is fucking perfect, bro. This is why I talk about we speak like just ridiculously and unrealistically, where everybody's gonna live the perfect life. Well, you're out here having sex, or you're not married. Okay, they was doing that shit in the Bible. How would there be whores if there weren't people out there fucking having sex outside of marriage? Then you got the whole concubine thing where you're married and you can have side hoes. Right? That not wives, concubines. So a wife is a wife. But instead of having fucking multiple wives, you can still have concubines at the same time. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I hate this argument and this shit to what people do. Now, I'm not saying just go out here and just be this motherfucking horn dog, putting your dick in and everywhere and just, never having any intention of a real relationship. But if that's your prerogative, that's your desire, you can do that. If you are a person that's gonna shout the Obsidian, what Obsidian say? Something bachelor. What do you call himself? Some type of bachelor, right? He don't ever plan on getting married. He let it be known. I think people have the right to fucking do that. If you say, hey, I do not want to be tied down to one person, I'll be in a committed relationship, but whatever. Yeah, confirmed. That's what I thought. Confirmed bachelor, right? That's what I thought. But Future is the worst human on. I don't recall him being married, getting a woman pregnant. Yeah, man, that's what that's what I'm saying, man. Listen, man, I don't know, man. You know how this shit go, Mr. Alignment, man. It's a double standard. Cam Newton is just this horrible person. Is Chyenne Bryant going to speak on Cardi B getting pregnant while she's still motherfucking legally married? Cardi B hadn't been fucking divorced or broke up or whatever in a year's time, bro. She's already pregnant. And allegedly, she said that she was actually having sex with this man when she was pregnant with the last baby. Cardi B just had a baby. How old is her baby? Is the baby one yet? Is her new baby one? If she is one, it's like one. Yeah, we know that, D-Champ. Once a stripper, always a stripper, bro. That's another thing too, man. When people like Cardi B make it to this, beyond fucking success, dog, it's just a horrible precedent. Because now you got an excuse. Well, look at Cardi B. She's gonna be the standard. The exception is the rule. Whenever it's some shit that excuses bullshit, bro, the exception is the fucking rule, bro. Yo, Tia, that is crazy. The bitch got a 1-year-old, bro, and she pregnant. Jesus Christ, Lord. Fix it, Jesus. Hey, man, I keep telling y'all, bro, listen, this shit, man, and I know, she a celebrity. No, nigga, she just a celebrity. How many bitches you know doing this? You think Cardi B the only bitch out here getting pregnant with another nigga's baby in less than a motherfucking year's time? You think she the only one? Just because she famous? No, nigga. She just famous so we know. There's hoes out here that do the same shit.
people are going into relationships, or better yet, going into bedrooms without an intention that I want to be in a family, I want to have a family dynamic that consists of me, a husband, and a covering of God prior to having kids, then they will end up manifesting their intention, which is not.
Shout out to my man down south yellow for the 333. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, fam. Do this shit. Oh, if y'all want to, this makes it a whole lot easier. What my lights looking like, man? What my lights looking like, people?
One. You said clear. I had an intention, but we were still rocking and rolling, raw, doing things that could have.
We had a lot of drunk nights in Miami.
But intention is also a prayer to God. Praying is not just like this. Every thought, every word is a prayer.
Okay.
So when you tell God, my intention from my heart is to do the right thing. The Bible talks about God blessing.
Yeah, bro. And I'm listen, man. I'm gonna say this: the devil knows the Bible. That's another thing too, ma'am. It's been alleged you're out here living a whole, different lifestyle, alternative lifestyle. This is why we ain't seen this man that you keep talking about you got, right? And how you saying you plan on having a baby by the end of the year. And I think Chyenne Bryant is like 43 or 44 or some shit, right? In her 40s. Okay.
If that works for them and it's healthy, I say run the damn play. If marriage demises you and it's not healthy, undo that play. Absolutely. Don't go there. I agree with those pieces. And you said one more thing I wanted to address. You said, what did you say? Judgment piece? Might have been it. I don't want to hold us up, but if it comes back, I'll address it.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'll address it. But you made some really good points. And I love that you are expressing yourself transparently, about these different issues, because there are so many viewers who are watching this, who feel the same way, who you are going to be a voice for. And they need to hear these answers and responses, who would never get the opportunity to sit with me and ask me, maybe be in session with me and ask me, or even be able to DM me, because I can't get to every DM. So thank you for asking the questions that a lot of people probably have. Like, Doc, is this a judgmental perspective? No. But in order for us to heal and shift and move forward, just like when y'all have children, you got to tell your child when they made a bad decision. Because what kind of parent would you be? To say, oh, no, this is what you said that I love. You said every man's not a bad man because he decided to procreate and then leave the relationship. There is no bad human being who's bad based on just making a decision. I don't believe that people are bad. Their decisions are what need to be corrected. And the root of their decision comes from who? The whole person of who they are. So again, the fig tree isn't bad, but the fig tree wasn't producing. So because it wasn't producing, God cursed it and said, you just won't be blessed again.
All right, Doc, tell me this. How can
Hold on.
I
Okay.
wasn't raised in a two-parent household the whole time.
Yeah,
My parents were together, they got divorced. I chose to go another route.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's necessarily always the wrong way to do things. I don't agree with men having 5 baby mamas, but that doesn't mean that just because he's not in the household with his 1 baby mama, that makes him a bad man, or he's not a good man because he's not with that woman. And I feel like,
so it's out to her. She was taking up for the thing and pretty much doing something that Cam Newton didn't do for herself, for real, and doing the thing about classifying a man as low value or whatever. Let me go a little bit further. I think they'll get the full context.
anybody that knows me knows that I hold everybody accountable. I have very high standards for myself and anybody around
Yeah,
me.
I can tell.
Family,
Yeah, totally.
my team, whatever.
Totally.
But at the same time, I'm also I understand bad decisions.
Yeah.
I understand that sometimes things happen that you didn't intend to happen, and now it's about fixing them. It's about moving forward.
Mhm.
And I also do understand that sometimes a bad decision may not always end up in a bad result. So just because you made a decision to have sex with somebody, it doesn't. Sometimes
A bad decision
doesn't
does
always
not
end.
end up in a bad result.
Does not always.
So then what
Always.
would make it a bad decision? You only know a decision is bad or good by the result that it produces. You only know that
Well, no, a bad decision definitely doesn't always end up in bad results. Not at all. A bad decision does not always end up in bad results. She's writing that. This is why I think, people try to, I guess, I don't want to say just be right, but I guess look right in the moment. Yeah, bro, there's plenty of bad decisions that you made, bro. I told you, I literally call going in the Navy the best worst decision I ever made in my life. Okay, the best worst decision I ever made in my life was join the motherfucking Navy, join the military. Best worst decision ever. Okay. There are things as to where I look at it and I see it for my personality type, for my desires, for my wants, for my needs, for my so on and so forth, to where it was a bad decision. I told y'all I did not align with the military whatsoever. I hated that shit. I didn't want people telling me what the fuck to do. I was sick of the shit with my mama. I'm grown. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do. And my ass go do the job to where motherfuckers are directly and deliberately telling you what the fuck to do all the time. That shit didn't align with my personality and my desires for the way I wanted to live my life. But being that I did it, it's the best motherfucking decision I ever made. So for my desires and whatever, hey, and early on, shit could have got real spooky and scary, right? But it turned out to be a great result. Even though for me personally, in the beginning, it was a bad decision.
Orange tree is an orange tree by the fruit it produces, which is an orange.
So I'll give you a very obvious example.
Mhm.
You make a bad decision, you have sex with the wrong guy raw, you have a baby. That baby is not a bad result. That baby is a product of a bad decision, but it's not a bad result.
Yeah, no, that child is not a bad child. That child is.
Yeah, exactly, man. Again, the decision is bad, not the result isn't always bad. Like I said, the child, the baby mama or the baby daddy is a mistake. The child is never the mistake. Okay. All right. The baby mama or the baby daddy is a mistake. The child is never the mistake. Okay. That's something that I think we all agree upon.
It's not a mistake. The mistake that was made was at the choice of the mother and the father. We got to hold both accountable. The child, I agree, is not a mistake. That child is just an innocent baby that is a result of a decision. Yes, but her bad decision making did cause that child to be born in deficit. It still results in a bad result. It doesn't mean that she's stuck in that result. It doesn't mean that a man is stuck in that result. I think we have to get to the picture of, are they stuck? No. Is it a bad decision? Yes. A bad decision doesn't make that person a bad person. So I think what's happening is you got to separate the two. Stop personalizing that if I make a bad decision, I'm a bad person. No, I'm not a bad person.
I don't think people do that.
Totally.
I think my point is coming from a judgmental point, standpoint.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like what you're saying is judgmental in some ways. I feel like I wasn't raised in a two-parent household the whole time. My parents were together, they got divorced. I chose to go another route.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's necessarily always the wrong way to do things. I don't agree with men having 5 baby mamas, but that doesn't mean that just because he's not in the household with his one baby mama, that makes him a bad man, or he's not a good man because he's not with that woman. And I feel like I do believe in co-parenting. I believe people can still raise kids successfully without necessarily being married. My path is not everybody's path. So I come from a standpoint of there are multiple ways to do things, and sometimes you got to play the cards you have to the best of your ability. So
listen, man, and this shit is changing so much, ever changing so much, bro, across and not just black, but overall. Marriage is going down. So this standard of people having children within marriages and all this, bro, it's going to change. I think they say over 50% of women are going to be single by 2030. The men shit is, ever rising. Men not dealing with women, men not having sexual access to women, and having sex at all, and so on and so forth. Right? That's why this robot pussy finna motherfucking finna blow the lid off of motherfucking human existence, right? But nah, man. I just think we're looking at life in the rearview mirror and don't understand just how close we are. You know what I mean? Or I'm sorry, how far we are from that past. Okay. You know what I mean? The shit getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and we can see it even seeing it as a dot in our minds is still the standard in the standard and the way that shit should continue to be done, which I agree, right? Family units, mother and father being in a household is the best way to raise human beings. But I think more people are going to start doing that without the fucking marriage part, because nobody wants to be married no more, bro. It's no benefit in the shit, for real. It's just not. When I think if you got, we did the thing, remember, we walked it down and we did the whole taxes thing and so on and so. Pretty much when you're a married couple, your tax thing is doubled, right? For the most part. Most people aren't even meeting those thresholds though. Black people specifically. So if you're not even meeting the threshold and you're not exceeding the majority of black people aren't exceeding the individual income, right? For tax brackets, what help are you really getting? You know what I'm saying? If you marry somebody, it's not helping you. You're not getting some huge breaking some huge deal by, you know what I mean? I mean, it will help you financially by doubling the money or increasing the money by you guys putting your money together. That's only if you're financially literate and you have, you know, good economics and, you know, habits, spending habits and savings and investments and, you know, buying fucking assets and not fucking liabilities and all this other shit, right? So
I don't agree with like the judgmental aspect of, okay, everybody needs to get married to have kids. Because there are single women out here who are having kids by themselves without a man at all. And
If that's by choice, then again, that's their decision. So that's what they wanted. That was an intentional choice. We have my sis, Ebony K. Williams, who was
this is what I wanted to catch, right? Pause. I wanted to make sure. Now she's touting this thing of Ebony K. Williams going out here to a sperm bank in her 40s, also getting pregnant, having a baby, and promoting that as the new norm. I keep telling y'all, bro, this shit is, bro, we are not in Kansas no more, nigga. Okay? We are not in Kansas anymore. They're literally pushing this shit away, dog. They're literally pushing fucking you know, being married to a man and being up under the control of a man completely totally away. They don't want nothing to do with that shit. Bitches would rather go out here and motherfucking do a sperm fucking Russian roulette and have whatever pay to have it put in them tens of thousands of dollars and have a baby with a motherfucker they never met and never probably will. You see the new numbers, men under 30 in America, 50% right? I keep telling y'all this, man. I don't think that applies to niggas, bro. Just don't. It might be, you know, the Asian kids and the nerdy ass white boys and shit. But 50%, nah. If you would have told me under 20 or under 25, I could. But 20, nah, bro. Half these motherfuckers, bro, is at least half getting pussy out here, brother. Come on now. With TLP, and that's what I'm saying. And this is why I think the women are gonna suffer more because I'm no, mm-mm. And now we just roommates that, you know what I'm saying, roommates with benefits to where in order for us to survive, we got to live together, pay bills, so on and so forth. You got a bedroom, I got a bedroom, or we share a bedroom, and you know, every now and again, you know, I get a little horny, you get a little horny. But you know, we fuck every now and again, but we ain't, you know, we ain't together. We just need each other to survive. I think more people are gonna fucking adapt to that. I really is. I think the majority of these relationships, Tia, shout out to you for saying that, the majority of these relationships going forward are gonna be out of necessity. And I think men need to realize that. And it's fucked up because once the men realize it now, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm not saying every nigga's gonna be a celebrity or every nigga's gonna be an NBA player or no shit like that. But the importance of a Bible, especially again, if she don't got no skills, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't have really anything, really ways of making money outside of her body and her looks and shit. A lot of niggas gonna be that equivalent, bro. A lot of niggas gonna be the equivalent, bro. Just do not be a rest haven for these hoes, man. Okay? Do not be a rest haven for these hoes, bro. You need to be aware of this shit and what's going on. We keep telling y'all, some of you, they say some of you niggas are a blowjob away, some of you niggas are a smile away. Don't ever think, bro, just because, you know what I mean, a bitch is needy. No, if she's needy, bro, leave her, leave her where she at. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I got this to pay. And I was like, bro, a woman come to you, bro, and she's telling you all her financial problems. My nigga, point her into the direction of the motherfucking the closest blood bank. You know they giving plasma. They give you a good little bit of money for the first time. Now every time after that, now it kind of decreased, but that first time you can get a good $100. You get $100. You get $100 for that blood the first time, baby. You might want to go to donate some plasma. She right here, man. Hey, baby, hey, you need Jesus and alone. Okay. Don't you got that Ultima out there? You better go pawn your motherfucking what they call it? What's the car pawn shit? The title, bitch, you better do a title pawn, bitch. To that motherfucking Ultima.
On my talk show, True Talks. Shout out to my girl Ebony K. She made a choice to have a child as a single woman by herself.
Mhm.
She's a very happy mama bear. That is a choice with an intention. You're talking about two different things. When you said
Big Chris Entertainment, and again, it's your job to not be the nigga. That's fucking. It's your job, nigga, to not be that football. It's your job to not be that football, bro. A lot of these bitches out here struggling, bro. Shout out to Miles, yeah, bro. A lot of these gig economy jobs, these DoorDash and Uber Eats and Uber drivers and all this other shit, bro. A lot of women do that shit, dog. It's a lot of women out here working multiple fucking jobs and shit, bro. But bro, if she's fucking with you only to make her life easier, bro, and not because she want to fuck with you, dog, bro, don't be a fucking sucker, brother. Don't do that. You good? You really are. You know what I say? You can do bad all by yourself. Niggas got to start adopting that motherfucking shit, baby. I can do well all by myself, bitch. I can do good all by myself. I don't need you. The bitch said I can do bad all by myself. Bitch, we doing good over here, baby. I can do good all by myself. I don't need your help. We gotta fucking flip that shit, man. The bitch say she can do bad all by herself. Bitch, I can do good all by myself. I'm living lovely. Okay. Blanco, I don't think most, man. I find it hard to believe that most. I don't believe 51% of men are suckers, man. I really don't. But you know what, Blanco? Nah, you're right. You're right, man. That's the sad part. But I think that's how society's always been, because women have never found most men desirable. So that's why the 80-20 rule exists, right? There's a reason why the gladiators, the warriors, the entertainers, the athletes, those people, the men of power, of fucking, the politicians, the royalty, those bloodlines, those are very, very small niche people that will always had the things with the women, right? That shit just, it travels the same way as time goes forward. So being that women have a very, very small, attractive scale of men, right? Yeah, most men have to be, because they can't demand anything from a woman. So nah, man, Blanco, you 1,000% right, bro. You're right. I gotta stop fighting that shit, man. I really got too much hope, and it's not, it's because it seems like weakness, but it's not. It's not even a weakness thing. It's a necessity. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like I'll make this analogy, right? I got this motherfucking light out in my the foyer. If you come in my door or whatever, that motherfucker got to be like 12 feet high, some shit, bro. I need like a ladder to change the light on that motherfucker, right? It's something that, regardless of however or whatever, I have no choice but to use a ladder to do it. And I think that's the position that most men are in. Most men have no choice but to, be suckers, for lack of better terms, for women to have access to women. Be it genetically, be it status, be it personality, it's just way too many variables in the negative to overcome for you not to have to, you know what I'm saying? Be simpish, use your money, pander, all that shit. Unfortunately. And I gotta stop. You know what I mean? I gotta stop motherfucking talking optimistically. I gotta get, again, shout to Miles. I gotta start accepting that reality, man. Because I think, we're saying this, These kids aren't getting stronger or better, man. They coming out more weak. You know what I'm saying? Or the athletes are getting better and being wilder and crazy, but we know the athletes are the 1%. The kids that are the non-athletes, the kids that are just the regular kids, bro, they weak as shit. Oh shit. Lil Rock telling me the murder man. Then what the hell? Hold on. Let me check on these niggas. What the fuck you niggas got going on in here, man? Let me see. How disrespect. Yeah, bro. Come on, man. 40. I need them 40 likes, bro. Come on, bro. Here, I need them 40 likes, bro. If likes still kill.
Take off, record. Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man. Done more bodies right now, man. That real more shit, man. G up in the building, man.
Hit the like button, people. Yeah, Tia, you listen, bro. Women don't know and women don't care until it's too late. Women don't know and women don't give a fuck, man, until it's too late. Women don't understand just how the way they operate and the way they look at things and the way to where they're even shrinking. The attractiveness scale for men is fucking the whole world up.
I was not raised in a two-parent household, but I grew up to make a different decision. Well, what probed you to make a different decision is you saying that was a decision you didn't want. So therefore, if it was something you admired, you would have recreated the wheel, baby. But you didn't, because you said, I don't want this decision. Because somewhere in your mind, you've seen that as not being a good decision. We do good things. You didn't say, I want to do the opposite.
People on the internet calling me a sucker and a son husband because I've been paying my mother's mortgage for the past 8 years. I just don't care because that's going to be my so that's what I'm saying. That too, Blanco, shout out, man. That's what I say, man. You know, the whole overusage of simp and all this shit, or whatever, simp and trick and whatever, to where every nigga a simp, every nigga a trick, unless you motherfucking gorilla pimping a bitch, right? Another nigga my phone, so I broke the bitch's jaw. Unless you just motherfucking whooping on the bitch every day and making her do what you want her to do, and she giving you her money, bro, you a simp. You a trick. You go out to dinner and you pay for the dinner, nigga, you tricking. No, nigga, no, that's not what that means. You do something nice for a woman that you know what I mean, that's your woman, nigga, you a simp. No, brother. She's a human being that I care about, okay? That's a woman. Now, pussy good, that mouth good too. I gotta reward her for doing a good job, brother. All right? Less than 1% of niggas, bro, just walk in the room again. Like I said, Superman pose, fuck me. And the bitches come running, bro. That's the less than 1% of niggas, dog. All right. There's nothing wrong with the woman that you are dealing with, okay, or women. Okay, making sure that they good, man. Now I ain't saying motherfucking trips to motherfucking Fiji and Louis Vuitton bags and Chanel frames and shit like that. I'm not saying that. I ain't saying you got to get a whole no allowance. But at the same time, man, to think you just gonna be fucking on fine shit and not give nothing, that nigga don't exist, bro. That nigga does not exist. You just don't.
Because I just want to be a bad woman. I want to be a rebel. You went and created something different that happens to be better, whether you want to admit it or not. The second part that you said that I want to address is you said the judgment part. This is not judgment. This is saying that if what you are choosing to do is causing impairment in your world, or is causing impairment in these beautiful children's world that you are birthing, then it wasn't the best decision. And we need to address that. And there needs to be awareness in that, facilitated with love and guidance. The third thing I want to unpack is you said you don't think that every single person should be married and have kids. believe in marriage, but they do believe in family. And they have a beautiful family. They have a more successful dynamic than married people who've been in my office.
Mm-hmm.
If that works for them and it's healthy, I say run the damn play.
Mhm.
If marriage demises you and it's not healthy, undo that play. Absolutely. Don't go there. I agree with those pieces. And you said one more thing I wanted to address. You said, what did you say? Judgment piece? Might have been it. I don't want to hold us up, but if it comes back, I'll address it.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'll address it. But you made some really good points. And I love that you are expressing yourself transparently, about these different issues, because there are so many viewers who are watching this, who feel the same way, who you are going to be a voice for. And they need to hear these answers and responses, who would never get the opportunity to sit with me and ask me, maybe be in session with me and ask me, or even be able to DM me, because I can't get to every DM. So thank you for asking the questions that a lot of people probably have. Like, Doc, is this a judgmental perspective? No. But in order for us to heal and shift and move forward, just like when y'all have children, you got to tell your child when they made a bad decision.
Mm-hmm.
Because what kind of parent would you be? To say, oh, no, this is what you said that I love. You said every man's not a bad man because he decided to procreate and then leave the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
There is no bad human being who's bad based on just making a decision. I don't believe that people are bad. Their decisions are what need to be corrected. And the root of their decision comes from who? The whole person of who they are. So again, the fig tree isn't bad, but the fig tree wasn't producing. So because it wasn't producing, God is low value, or his term of value as the noun.
I mean, how can a low value man be high functioning? That's what I want to know. How can a low value man be high functioning? Tell me that.
Hold on, see.
We here now, right? So this right here is the main point, and we about to hear. I don't even want to call this word salad, bro. This is, I don't know what the fuck this is, to be honest with you. But we finna listen to it and see.
Let me drink. Me take me a sip.
Yeah,
but
take a
no,
sip, me too.
because no, that does what you just said leads into that question. Because
Well, he took it straight. He said, hold on, y'all had your woman talk. We
Yeah, I'm
gonna
going
take it
way
straight
too long.
dang.
Okay. How can a low value man be high functioning?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to clear this up.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels used his low value, or his term of value, as the noun of value, which is morals and values, which I love that too. I loved his term as well, right? Morals and
No, he didn't use it on fucking morals and values. He used it on the fucking objective things that you could measure of a man. That's what Kevin Samuels used. Okay. 6-figure earner, LinkedIn, what do you call it? LinkedIn level visibility, all these things that were tangible and measurable. Okay. Not morals and values. He didn't say nothing about you being a good person and you loving the Lord and none of this shit. No. Why are you lying? Okay. Why the fuck are you lying? It's easy to know why you lying, because again, you got to plagiarize. You got to steal some shit and change it yourself. Well, I'm sorry. You don't want to plagiarize. So what you did was you changed the motherfucking narrative and changed the original fucking person's words to something different. So you're not stealing exactly what he said, but that's exactly what you're doing. So you're manipulating the people that don't know any better, that wasn't around for Kevin Samuels while he was alive, to see his mother content real, in real time and be relevant in real time. So now you get to change his meaning, and nobody's going to go back and see what the true, definition and meaning was. Okay. That's what that is.
values of a person. I use the value term as an adjective word, which is value in your success, your accolades, your money, your relationships, what you got going on socially, economically. So when I say a man can be low value, that just means that he doesn't make a lot of money. His economic status isn't high. He's not affluent. High functioning just means that this man has emotional intelligence. He has the ability to regulate his emotions. He has the ability to sit and create resolve with us and not bring in more impairment into our conversation, right? A perfect example of high functioning is what me and your beautiful wife just did.
Yeah.
We had a perception exchange. There's things that she heard me say that she pushed back on, but there was never a time where our emotions wouldn't allow us to receive each other.
Right.
Yeah,
And still not have a respectful conversation. And after this, still give a hug and love on each other and have a glass of wine if we wanted to, right? So again, low value man is a man who just economically isn't affluent.
Gotcha.
Doesn't make a lot of money, just to put it out there.
All right. So a low value man, let me slow this down, is a man that doesn't make a lot of money. I'm gonna back this up, man. We gotta listen to this shit again.
man can be low value. That just means that he doesn't make a lot of money. His economic status isn't high. He's not affluent.
Low value means you don't make a lot of money. So the majority of men are low value. Cut the motherfucking mics off, turn the lights off. What more we got to talk about? See how crazy this sounds? Most people don't make a lot of money. See how dangerous this is? You understand? Because I told you, women suffer from I'm every woman syndrome, right? And women like to listen to women that they feel like are in positions they want to be in. They go by these women's philosophies, i.e. Shira 7, right? Chyenne Bryant, Ebony K. Williams, you know, all these women that come out here, and what's the other girl? Sarah Fontenot, right? Fontenot. I think it's Sarah Fontenot. Yeah. These women that look like they have everything a woman could want, right? And they get out here and they say these things that are disparaging to men. So these regular schmegular women make that their standard. This shit is wild, bro. Now a man is low value simply because he don't make a lot of money. So wouldn't that mean that all of our great grandfathers and great grandfathers were low value? By that logic, right? By that logic, y'all niggas said 100K ain't no money. So being at 100K ain't no money. I mean, hell, even if you making 100K, you still low value. You see how crazy that shit get, bro? This is why the divide is only getting wider. Pause. This shit's not coming together because the women are not saying anything positive about the men to bring the shit together. Men are talking the shit. They're talking and asking the questions and having the conversations, trying to find a way to get the women to come back to the middle. To the middle, not even far to the man's side, just to the middle. The women that so, bro, the bitches said they'll pick the bear. The bear. Simple shit, man, is extremely complex if you look at it long enough.
High functioning just means that this man has emotional intelligence. He has ability to regulate his emotions. He has ability to sit and create resolve with us and not bring in more impairment into our conversation, right? A perfect example of high functioning is what me and your beautiful wife just did.
Yeah.
We had a perception exchange. There's things that she heard me say that she pushed back on, but there was never a time where our emotions wouldn't allow us to receive each other.
Right.
Yeah,
And still not have a respectful conversation. And after this, still give a hug and love on each other and have a glass of wine if we wanted to, right? So again, low value man is a man who just economically isn't affluent.
Gotcha.
Doesn't make a lot of money, just to put it out there easy. High functioning means this man can have a conversation.
Okay.
This man can regulate his emotions. He can receive a difference in opinion.
Okay.
Right? He is not fleeing or sabotaging the conversation as soon as things don't go his way because his inability to sit in uncomfortable emotions or sit in discomfort when the table isn't turning to him. Just like a high value, low functioning man, which is a lot of many men who are in power are high value, low functioning. High value.
Well, are they high value, low functioning, or are they high value and they get to do what the fuck they want? Because that's how society has always been. Powerful men get to call the shots. So you see how she's making it a negative on both sides. So if you make a lot of money, you're most likely going to be low functioning. If you don't make a lot of money, you broke, but you have all the motherfucking morals and values in the world. right? Remember those two dynamics. So if you're a rich nigga and you got it like that, more likely than not, you're gonna be this misogynistic, controlling, low functioning motherfucking human being. But if the poor man, right, the nigga that's, what I'm saying, making the $40,000 a year, so on and so forth, you got all the virtue, you got all the morals, the values, you got all that shit, but you know what I'm saying, you just don't have the money to match it. You see how, again, the man is bad in both situations. And this is why I shout out to Tasha K. I believe a lot of the, the rumors of her, having a liquor license have some legs to it. No pun intended. Where's the middle ground? Where is the, men that don't have a lot of money can be assholes too. Most of the niggas that are robbers, the jack boys, them niggas are po. That's why they robbing niggas. Okay? Most of your philanthropists and I think it's angel investors are rich people. They help people. So you see how those things don't reconcile, how it don't make sense when you can literally see, what I'm saying, the worst of the worst people being the people that are, poor. Right? And then the higher, it just don't make sense, man. It's crazy. Shout out to Life of Bill. Appreciate you for the 15, brother. Damn, 15 is rare. Appreciate you, brother. Notice how our Gucci blazer isn't tailored to her. She has to roll up the sleeves, meaning she got that second hand. Well, I don't think it's not. What's nice? She probably just bought it off the rack. I don't think she got it second hand. I don't think she's buying a second hand Gucci blazer. And I think, oh shit, we didn't even talk about that, bro. It's a rainbow Gucci blazer. This bitch, she yelling pride, bro. Come on, man. This woman get dick when she want it. Okay, she a sneak dicker, bro. This is a sneak dicker. Y'all see this?
Meaning what?
Bro, I just realized this shit. This is a motherfucking rainbow Gucci blazer, bro. This bitch is shouting. What up, fam? Ike, what up, fam? What's going on, bro?
Got the money.
Mm-hmm.
They got the value. They got the home. They got the real estate portfolio.
Yeah.
They got the yacht. They can travel, right? They can in their illusion and their fake fairy tale ideology can purchase a woman. Woman can't be bought. That's a whole nother episode.
Awesome.
Bitch, you crazy? Bitches get bought every day, B. The fuck are you talking about? Woman can't be bought where? Prostitution is the oldest business in human fucking existence. What the fuck you mean a woman can't be bought? Bitches get bought every day. Bitches stay because the nigga got money. Bitches play their part because the nigga got money. Bitches let niggas cheat because the nigga got money. Bitches are bought every day. Literally and figuratively. We ain't even talk about motherfucking Fig and Bissonette and shit. You know what I'm saying? The actual strolls where bitches sell their bodies, red light districts. What are we talking about, bro? What are we saying? The prostitution culture says a woman wants you to buy her. Cash out me to talk to me. Pay for my trip. Pay for my nails. Pay for my hair. Pay for this. Pay for that. Pay. Baby, that is a purchase. Fuck you mean a woman can't be bought?
They can't be bought. They being bought every day.
Let's talk about that too.
They being bought right now.
And men are getting exactly what they paying for.
And when you say that, what you mean?
Yeah, and most men, hold up.
They're getting what they paying for. That's
like
most men, that's all they want. Listen, man. I'm gonna keep telling y'all this shit. And women still don't understand. That's why I say men understand women a whole lot better than men understand. Men understand women a whole lot better than women understand men. Okay. Most niggas, 99.9% of niggas, I say 98% of niggas just want you for your pussy, baby. Okay, 98%. 98%. The other 2% find you interesting after they gave them the pussy enough to keep dealing with you and care about you as a human being and a person, and your feelings and all that shit. You not understand that? If all a nigga want is pussy and he can motherfucking pay for a bottle of motherfucking Hennessy and well, a sack, what's the shit? The runts or cookies. That's all he got to pay. Is bro? Come on, what are we talking about here? That's a cheap. That's a cheap investment. What are we saying?
Like,
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
They getting either vagina, an
Yeah.
STD, or a baby mama.
Okay.
Okay, vagina, STD, or baby mama. Okay, so we know that 100% of niggas not getting bitches pregnant. We not even half of niggas is getting bitches pregnant, right? So not even 50% of the men are actually getting women pregnant when they have sex with them. Same thing goes for STDs. Men not getting motherfucking STDs like that, fucking and pussy. So what do you think? What do you think niggas gonna do? You think they gonna roll the dice and they go, when the pussy is their ultimate motherfucking goal in the first place? And what's up with this vagina shit? What, like, bro? Why? How are you a doctor? You can't, and you a woman and you can't. What's wrong with y'all? People that say vagina, are y'all cool? Vagina, bitch. Where's the R? Okay, where's the R or the I or the E? I don't even. Is it VIRGINA? Is it VER? Bitch, it's vagina.
That's it. That's all you buying. You can't buy substance. You can't buy love. You can't buy this.
No,
you can't buy
no,
marriage.
no.
This ain't bought.
No.
Okay, this ain't bought.
Yeah, they don't. But that's not what niggas is trying to purchase. You said a woman can't be bought. How many women have what you're trying to point out and say? How many women have morals? How many women have values? How many women have virtue? How many women have these fucking positive qualities that a man would actually want to sit down and spend the rest of his life with? So what are we saying here? Why are you even bringing that up? Niggas want that pussy. That's it.
This is built.
Mm-hmm.
This is built.
Yeah.
This is intimacy. This is love. This is conversation.
Yeah, but he still had to pay money to get there. So even that, if this nigga right here, this brother, excuse me, good brother, if this good brother right here didn't spend no money on his wife, do you think she'd be his wife? If he's never spent one dime on his wife, do you think she would be his fucking wife sitting here with you in a fucking live in-person podcast having this conversation? See how stupid this shit is?
This is love each other by knowledge of each other. This can't be bought.
For sure.
You have a woman.
Well, you can't buy love, but you can buy a woman, though. She might not
You
love
can buy a body.
Okay.
There you go.
You can buy a vessel.
Okay.
You can have an exchange for a service from a woman, whether it's time, sex, or time or sex. Oh, I'm sorry. Time or sex. Oh, I'm sorry. Those aren't substances, right? So you can buy those. That's called solicitation and prostitution. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
And you asked about high functioning and low value.
Yeah.
Well, no. That's only solicitation and prostitution if and when, that's the only direct reason for the thing. These women don't see it that way. So are you, Dr. Chyenne Bryant, calling all of these women prostitutes out here that are demanding that a man, have a spending limit in order for her to fucking even go on a date? We ain't even talking about sex. Solicitation and prostitution would be if sex is involved. What about the non-sexual encounters? Just to go on a date with her, it gotta be $500. The tennis star, the tennis girl said you gotta have $1,000 deposit to date her. What? That can't be prostitution legally, because again, she's not doing that for sex. That's just for an opportunity to be in her presence. So you see how even that's some bullshit?
A high function, high value, low functioning guy has a lot of money. That's value, but he has low functioning behavior. He can't process his emotions. has a lot of narcissistic characteristics. If the
Okay.
conversation goes in a way that doesn't work for him, guess what? On to the next.
It's a
Or
lot of
he's
men
on
like that.
sabotage.
Okay, so what human being doesn't do that? Listen, even in this shit, bro, it gets to a point where I understand we just not gonna agree. Hey man, you go your way, I go mine. It is what it is. It's cool, it's fine. It's cool, brother. We can agree to disagree. You're going about your way. So because a man like, hey, the conversation isn't going where I want to go, and I just get the fuck on and go move on to where something's less problematic. Wow, what's malicious about that? What's low functioning about that? That's what all human beings do. If I'm not in a committed relationship with you and we are, casually, associated by whatever means, and you're not doing something that I want you to do, and you're just making shit more difficult, I'll just replace you. There's nothing malicious about that. There's nothing low functioning about that. Women do it all the time. Hell, women do it with their husbands. So are all these women that are initiating these divorces and divorcing their husband, are they low functioning because their husband said something? Remember, the majority of marriages happen for irreconcilable differences. Okay? Shout out to T.O. in the building, man, with the 10. Appreciate you, brother. This broad, not no psychologist. Yeah, I don't think she claims to be a psychologist. I think she just says the doctor. Yeah, I don't think she's an actual psychologist. I don't think she claims to be that. But yeah, that's what she plays on TV, on podcast.
Yeah. Or he doesn't want to have this conversation anymore. Or you just not conducive for him.
Okay.
Right? So in that circumstance,
So listen to what you're saying, and she's starting to stumble a lot too. Listen, what do you mean? Not conducive means, bro, she's not a positive. What's malicious about that? If you come to a realization that you're dealing with a woman and she's not willing to be on your program, right? She's not being a help to you, but she's being a hindrance. Why would you stay? Why? If you're being nice to this person, kind to this person, you know what I'm saying, treating her like a motherfucking human being, and she wilding, she don't want to listen, or she whatever, and you giving her a chance, right? You got two options. Either you can stay and suffer, or you can leave and go on about your way. And y'all both,
just described, that's a man who is more than likely doing what? Buying a woman.
So
let me say better, buying a body. Because you can't buy a woman, you're buying a body. You're buying a body.
Oh, bro, you buying a fucking woman. Stop this bullshit. It's buying a woman. Niggas don't get bought. Well, few and far in between. Okay? Women have always been bought. Marrying a woman is buying her. Okay? Being in a relationship woman is fucking buying her. You have to pay to maintain that relationship, bro, consistently. That's literally buying a fucking woman, dog. The thing is, if you just dating her or you just fucking her for the moment, you actually getting a huge discount. 99%. What's we saying? And if niggas really get into it, all right, you really the tricking niggas. Shout out to my David Copperfields, David Blaines, Harry Houdini. Shout out to all you niggas. All right. All my motherfucking Doctor Strange niggas out here with the tricking, they get it even quicker because it's direct motherfucking negotiation and contract. Hey, how much for the pussy? I got $40. No, it's gonna be 80. I can do 65. All right, 70. We meet in the middle. 70. All right, $70. Nigga get his nut off and going about his way. He just motherfucking save time and money. $70, that's gonna be a average fucking meal somewhere. You know what I mean? Good meal, right? But he ain't got to sit there for a fucking hour and a half, drive, pick her up, drop her back off, get a fit together, make sure he looking good, cut his hair and all this other shit and all that. No, man, hey, baby, listen, I got the 70. What's up? Again, I don't live life that way. I don't motherfucking agree with doing shit like that, but I'm not him. So to the tricking niggas out here, that's a cheat code, man. I can't knock them. All right, and then you got some more, you know what I mean, high value tricks. These niggas tell you, Future tell you, Lil Baby tell you, all these rappers tell you, bro, they buying titties, they buying ass, they buying to get bitches body done. What are we doing? It's happening at all levels. Marco, me neither. I just don't do it. Hey man, long as you buying pussy and not bussy, brother. Hey man, more power to you. All right. Long as you ain't out here buying some shit to sword fight with, brother. Hey man, go live your life.
So tell me this. So would a woman prefer a low value, high functioning man? Is that something you would prefer?
A woman?
No, I'm
me?
speaking to you.
Oh, me. So I love that. So if I had to choose
Oh, I love that.
between a high value, low functioning, right? Or high functioning, low value man, I would take the low value, high functioning.
You would?
Now listen to what she just said. I would take the low value. Okay, the nigga ain't got no money. High functioning. Me. She made the fucking what's name, right? She made it about her. Me. If I had to choose, I, being her, would take the low value, nigga ain't making no money, high functioning. Let's see how quick this changes up.
I have to have a man who loves me, supports me, who understands intimacy, not just sex, who can hold a conversation with me, an intellectual conversation, who can be transactional and relational with me, who, when my strong opinion gets strong, he can sit in the discomfort of that. When his strong opinion gets strong, I can sit in that discomfort and still.
Now listen, hold on, we gotta roll that one back. Like she literally looked at the fucking camera and said, nigga, when I'm talking my shit, you gonna sit there and take it. Okay? You gonna deal with me and my motherfucking worst. You gotta be able to be my punching bag, nigga, at a moment's notice. If I'm having a bad day, we having a bad day. Look at this shit now. Look at this. This is low value as fuck. This is diabolical.
I have to have a man who loves me, supports me, who understands intimacy, not just sex, who can hold a conversation with me, an intellectual conversation, who can be transactional and relational with me, who, when my strong opinion.
Look, she's looking at the camera, y'all. She know where the camera at. She's looking at the camera, and this is not just. This is a fucking call for women. Body cues and body language and shit like this. Women are gonna notice this. Yeah, girl. If he love you, he gonna put up with a little bit of bullshit. I mean, if he love you, he gonna fight for you. No, bitch, I'm gonna leave you right where the fuck you at. No. This ain't motherfucking boxing. This ain't MMA. This ain't wrestling. I ain't motherfucking Hulk Hogan. You ain't motherfucking Ultimate Warrior. Okay? I ain't got time for this shit. Are we gonna have disagreements along the way? Yes. But should it be to the point of where I gotta sit and hear you bitch complain and whine and nag and nag and nag? Bro, there's nothing worse than a nagging ass bitch, bro. Oh my God. I hate that shit. I think that is the most thing that men hate the most, when a bitch is just nagging, and a woman never understands when she nagging. Oh, you left the toilet seat up. What happened to your arms, baby? Your arms okay? Are your arms still? Come here, let me see. Your arms still there? Yeah, what you mean? Well, my arm's still there. What about your hands? You got your hands still attached to your arm? Yeah. What you trying to say? What you mean, bitch? Grab the goddamn toilet seat just like I fucking left it up and let it down. Why are you talking to me about some shit you can fix? It's niggas starving in Africa. Somebody dying of cancer. You complaining to me about the toilet seat. Fixed it. Nagging, man. You on the game. Why you on the bitch? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna turn the game off. I'm gonna go sell it. And you know what I'm finna do from here on out? strip club. I don't even like strip clubs, but just because, you know what I'm saying, apparently you don't want me in my own home enjoying some leisure time, playing the fucking game, relaxing, and keeping my mind off shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell this shit and I'm gonna take the money that I got from it and go to the strip club and waste it on some hoes, naked bitches. Hell, I might get some head in the back. I don't know. Nagging, man. Shut the fuck up. Ladies, again, if it's not that serious, just don't just shut up. That shit is so aggravating, bro. That's me. I can't speak for me, bro. That is the worst shit ever, bro. When it's some stupid shit that you bringing me with just to start an argument, like, man, get the fuck away from me, man. Get away from fucking me, please.
Gets strong,
Mhm.
he can sit in the discomfort of that. When his strong opinion gets strong, I can sit in that discomfort and still make him dinner. I can still make sure daddy has what he needs in the morning for work.
Gotcha.
I can still make sure that he is well taken care
Would
of.
you
I'm
still
not
respect
denying
them
him.
like a high value man?
Yes.
Okay.
So at this point in your
Yes.
life,
Now, let me be clear. I didn't say a man who was lazy or broke or didn't work, because low value men just means they make less money.
Mhm.
They're not men that don't work. These
Bro, this is bro. Listen. Hey, man, I'm gonna say this again, and this is why this is the part of the empowerment, you know, and the advocacy part. Listen, man, shout out to all of the blue collar brothers, man. All right. Shout out to the blue collar brothers. Shout out to the my trash got picked up today, man. Shout out to the sanitary workers. Shout out to the fucking people working on the fucking roads. Shout out to the electricians. Shout out to the plumbers. Shout out to the roofers. Shout out to anybody out here doing manual labor. Shout out to the factory workers. Shout out to, you know, the niggas stocking shelves at Walmart. Bro, shout out to the blue collar workers, specifically the fucking black men, bro. The world would not motherfucking exist without you. Shout out to the truck drivers. Okay. The most important motherfucking blue collar workers, arguably in the motherfucking country. Okay. Hell, shout out to the oil riggers. Shout out to my man GMB. Shout out to the oil riggers, man. Without those men, you literally, the world could not function. So calling those men that are the fucking backbone of society, bro, it's worse than a spit in the face. Y'all understand how far we've come to where we don't even value that no more. When we was kids, bro, hey, I want to be a fireman when I grow up. I want to be a policeman. I want to, you know, I want to do this. I want to do that, right? A mechanic. You know, all man, like, bro, we literally, bro, we washed away reality in society, dog. That's the sad part about it. We washed away reality, dog. 90+% of us is gonna be regular schmegular blue collar niggas that eventually make it to be, you know what I mean? If you do it the right way. Now, because you make less money and you a blue collar, man, this shit is crazy, bro. That's this is what I don't get, bro. That's why I'm telling y'all, bro. But this shit is over with, man. This
men are educated. These men are working. They're blue collar men.
Mhm.
Blue collar men make six figures.
Mm-hmm.
They make six figures.
I mean, it makes six. I feel if a man makes six figure, I don't really classify him as low value, man. If you reach
shout out to that brother for saying it. Again, how y'all niggas went to war with me. I'll never give us 2021. You niggas said 100K wasn't no money. You niggas said this shit over on Ramil shit. And I'm like, what? Hey, nigga, stop. Niggas said 100K wasn't no money. And I'm like, bro, what made it so crazy was, for me, is I told y'all, bro, I got promoted in was 2017 or 2016, whichever one it was. Bro, I went from $50,000 to like 70,000 plus a year. Okay. When I tell you the leeway I had with just a $20,000 jump at that time, like, bro, it was night and day. All the bills was paid. I had hella money left over at the end of the month. Like, bro, what the fuck? That's at $70K with a family, married, renting the house, paying my mortgage at this house, paying child support, and a fucking $20,000 fucking increase, bro, just changed my fucking life financially. And I say this shit to motherfuckers all the time. There's a McDonald's everywhere. There's a Burger King everywhere. There's a Subway everywhere. There's a fucking Walmart everywhere. Show me where the motherfucking Walmart cashier is making $100K. Show me where the motherfucking burger flipper is making $100K. Show me where the goddamn the bus driver is making $100K. Bro, what are we saying? What are we talking about? $100K is hella money. As long as you don't waste it, as long as you don't try to treat the $100K like $1 million. Okay, or treat the $100K like $200K. You got $100K, but you spending $200K. As long as you don't do stupid shit like that, bro, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be good. Shout out to T Lee, especially if you single, bro. Had I been single, bro, shit, nigga, bro. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you got if your bills are that or whatever, so on and so forth, yeah. But that's your lifestyle you got to maintain. The thing is to live below your means by all means, by all means. Live below your means. That's the problem. Most people don't live below their means. Live at or below your means, bro. You live below your means, bro. You can't lose.
To six-figure point.
So, and this is the thing, right?
It's very subjective.
There you go.
Yeah.
We agree on that.
Mhm.
Low value is subjective.
Okay.
I always say, for me personally, I'm not clocking the dollar amount that my husband makes.
Mhm.
It's what lifestyle can we provide ourselves and our family collectively.
So
It's a lifestyle we can provide because you don't need a lot of money for certain lifestyles.
Okay, I heard what you're saying. So would you take a high functioning man making $50,000 a year?
That wouldn't fit my lifestyle.
So you wouldn't take him?
Not because he makes $50,000.
Well, why?
Yeah. This nigga like he laughing, buddy laughing. He like, come on, man. You just said low value, high functioning. So you couldn't take the 50K? Listen, baby, I don't know no motherfucking. I think you can go anywhere in the world and stay for probably at least 3-4 days. I say 5 days. I think you can take a trip to anywhere in the world for the most part, right? Just a bomb ass vacation anywhere in the world for fucking $50,000. I think, right? You may not. I'm not saying you go there and stay in the fucking Ritz Carlton, right? Or the best motherfucking Michelin star hotel and shit that's on. But for the most part, bro, you can go anywhere in the world for $50K. Round trip ticket, 2 people, decent hotel, food, and all the stuff and so on and so forth while you're there. I think $50K would cover it. Y'all agree? And I'm thinking like the most expensive places. New York, I think, is top 5 in the world. With $50,000, bro, no matter where you're at in the world, you can fly to New York and you'll be good for at least 5 days. So at the very least, if you got with that man, right, and you balling, right? I don't know what Chyenne Bryant's net worth is, but you just got so much money. That $50,000, it can go completely totally to investments every year, or it can go to leisure. If that's the case, you're adding $50,000, which most people are not going to turn down $50,000. All right, you try to hand me $50,000, I'm definitely not gonna be like, man, ain't no damn money, nigga. Get that broke ass $50,000 out my face. No, nigga, I'm definitely taking the $50,000 because at the end of the day, it's $50,000, and that's what people don't even understand. So let's say she's let me see what I got her net worth. Let me see. Yeah, don't give her. They don't have her net worth. But they say 0 to millionaire, right? From 0 to millionaire is what's the name. So let's just say millionaire, right? What's another 50,000, man? Yeah, Blanco. That's what I'm saying, though. So I don't understand. If she's this rich woman that you don't need the money. Listen, what the fuck? Rihanna's a billionaire. And mind, she got it's like ASAP Rocky's no money to her. ASAP Rocky's money is no money to Rihanna. She's a billionaire, right? But clearly she's with him, right? That's literally the thing. So if you're this woman that just has all this hella money, and we're talking like, I say $500,000 or better, how can it be a bad thing? As long as that man comes to you and he doesn't come to you with more debt than what he's making, that's an asset. Bro, 20 mil is what? Is what? So 10 mil is 10%. So 5 mil would be 5%. So yeah, of $1 billion, that's like 2%, bro. Well, no, I'm tripping. 10 mil is 10%. So 20 mil would be no. Am I tripping? No, 100 mil. I'm tripping. Yeah. So 10 mil is 1%. 10 mil is 1%. Okay. So 20 mil is 2% of $1 billion. And she's got $1 billion plus. ASAP Rocky makes 2%, or his net worth is 2% of what Rihanna's is, or less, bro. 2%, Blanco. So if a bitch making 500K, you 10% of what she worth. Making 20 mil, ASAP Rocky is still 20 mil, it's 20 mil, right? But in comparison to Rihanna, that's 2% of her net worth, bro. So if the bitch make 500,000 and you make 50, you have a higher percentage of what her money is than what fucking ASAP Rocky got to Rihanna. And I think that's what people really got to start using for real. I know they both rich and so on and so forth, but if Rihanna can deal with ASAP Rocky, oh, he got money. Well, yeah, he got money, but in reference to her, he don't. And obviously she don't need his money regardless. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that, you know what I mean? But we need to start using that shit. Oh, he don't make enough money. Well, Rihanna fucking with ASAP Rocky. Oh, he got $20 million. Yeah, she's a billionaire though. So do the math on that. Dumb bitch. Do the math on that. Do the math of fucking 20 million to fucking $1 billion and get back to me.
It is
Right?
because he makes
It
50,000.
is because he
Hold
make
on.
50 high
Hold on.
functioning.
It's not the judgment of the dollar amount.
What is
It's
it?
because of where I'm at in my lifestyle. So it wouldn't be equally yoked. It wouldn't be
Equally yoked, baby. Yoked ain't got shit to do with money. Well, I told y'all about the Bible, and anybody can read it. What I told you about the Bible and the devil, no scripture. Right? Whenever the devil used the Bible, bro, he would manipulate it into his way to make it, in a way to where, it fitted his desire, his outcome that he wanted to have. The devil tried to tempt Jesus with Bible verses. So you see a woman talking about this shit, equally yoked and so on and so forth, like, bro, please stop. The Bible didn't mention to mean anything about your financial standing whatsoever when it's talked about equally yoked. It was not talking about money at all.
yin yang for me. Now, let's just say.
So that's the reason, though.
That's the
Dr.
reason.
Chyenne, because you said you wouldn't take him if he made 50,000. It's not about judgment. It's about the fact that
It's
you just
about
can't
like,
pay
he
for
can't-
what you need
yeah.
What
to
I'm
pay
saying
for,
is,
right?
if a woman is in the space where she's making $80,000,
Uh-huh.
and this man can add to whatever her lifestyle is, and he makes 50,000, for her that is conducive. I'm not going to say the amount I make, but I do really, really well.
Yeah.
And so if I got with a man who's making $50,000, I would be the breadwinner and I would be taking full care of him.
See, that's good. No, why would you be taking full care of him? How would you be taking full care of him? Obviously, if he's making $50,000, he's taking care of himself, right? He can't be in a relationship with you, and you see what I'm saying? You see how the dynamic shifts, and you see how it is. How if the woman is so much higher than the man, now the man is just his motherfucking burden. No, baby, I'm still working. You say I'm making 50,000, so I'm gonna keep making 50,000. And if I'm on the right track, I'm gonna improve that money. I'm gonna make more money, so on and so forth, right? Or being that you have the connections you have, maybe you could give me an opportunity to where I can make more money than $50,000 if I'm just this so high functioning man. You can't look out for him. You can't give him an opportunity. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's been plenty of niggas you let fuck for nothing off of the strength of he made your pussy wet. So this man that pours into you, that cares about you, that listens to you when you have your strong opinion, you can't find a way to help this man be better or to maximize that 50,000. How do you take care of him? And no, he don't stop working. He ain't gonna get with you and quit his job. But again, and even in a situation, she said, "Oh, 80,000 making 50,000, he can help." Surely he can help. That bitch can use an extra $50,000. I promise you that. Especially he gonna be paying most of the money anyway, bro. Y'all know how many people are in the position, even when the fucking the woman makes more money than the man's still paying the majority of the bills. Why we don't ever talk about that? Like that don't exist. There are positions, man, where the woman makes more money than the man, but the man still pays most of the household bills. He pays the whole mortgage. He pays the light bill. He pays this. He put gas in the car, the insurance. And the woman still have to pay the motherfucking 45%, the 55, 45. If you want to do the 50-50 shit. I told you, for the most part, man, it's usually like 60, 40, 70, 30. Most men take care of 60% or more of the fucking bills. Women just understand when I tell you, when women say 50-50, 50-50 to black women specifically is anything more than fucking 0%. All the bitch gotta do is pay the cable bill. He want me to go 50-50. Well, okay, what you paying other than the cable bill? Nothing. Well, bitch, you a dummy. You an ungrateful dummy. Bitch, all you gotta pay is the motherfucking the cable bill? Are you fucking playing with me? Then you pull up in a motherfucking baby Benz? You pay your car note? No. You pay the car insurance? No. Man, get your stupid ass out of my face, bro. I keep telling y'all, man, because men are the way we are, and we're programmed to just do duty, work, and pay for shit and all this other shit and so on and so forth, right? Bro. You have to start, and it's a difficult thing. You gotta sit a woman down at times, man, once you understand that she's not appreciating you and she's taking shit for granted. Not a reminder, not some shit to throw in her face. But bro, you don't understand. I don't think we understand just how, especially if she, attractive woman, how she just feel like it's just due to her. That's all she's ever experienced. Niggas motherfucking breaking their neck to give her everything she wanted. Attention, money, opportunity, all these different things. So what happens is over time she takes it for granted. And sometimes, man, you need to sit down, especially if you married, long-term relationship or serious relationship with a woman, and be like, hey, babe, hey, let's just sit down and look at our money. Let's budget, see what's going on here, right? It's a teachable moment, man, right? So they can halfway understand and realize. I blame us for this because we allow society to do this shit to where a woman can say, we got to change this shit.
Because the lifestyle that I have for myself and my family wouldn't be fair to him, because he would come in and he wouldn't even be able to slightly provide.
That's
that
good.
would
That's
total
what I was
sense.
at. It
Makes
yes,
total
it
sense.
makes
I wouldn't take a man that's
Right,
making
but what I'm
50,000
saying
either.
is, but it goes further than that, because psychologically that would impair that man. That would impact that man. I have yet to meet a man who doesn't want to be able to add or provide when he is saying, I'm ready to be a husband and I'm ready to be a father. Those
Shout out, yeah, man. Hey, they hate that budgeting, bro. They don't want to see nothing. They just want the money spent, nigga. They don't want to know where it's going. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I said, Ian. I know that for a fact, bro. I know that shit for a fact. Now I know, like I said, that would be a stretch. Just being realistic and talking about it, right? But I mean, even still, man, like I said, if you love that man and that man is showing himself to be a great person, and you're making $500,000, so on and so forth, right? He's making 50,000. Okay, there's no way for you to help that man improve. There's no way for you to help that man elevate. And he was, oh, well, he a man. Well, he need a woman's give him opportunity for. What the fuck you mean? But women hire men every day, B. Just like men give women opportunities. Complete total strangers. So if you can look out for a complete and total stranger and get them an opportunity and put them on, why wouldn't it be the same way for a man that a woman loves? A man that's shown himself to be a great character, all this high function and shit she talking about, right? He cares about her. He takes care of her. She makes her feel safe, all this different shit, so on and so forth, right? You mean to tell me you don't got no opportunity for this man? You making $500,000, so you have a certain echelon of contacts and people that you know. You mean to tell me there's no possible way that you could help him elevate and make 100,000? Is that enough? Then we get to the point where I'll tell you this: even if he made 100,000, right? That's what you gonna say. Still not enough. I make too much more money than him. Okay, 150,000. Yeah, still not enough. 250,000. I make double his money. You see what I'm saying? It's the never-ending game of it's never going to be sufficient or efficient if and when for black men you make the same amount or too close, even too close to the black woman, bro. A black woman sees herself as your equal regardless. Understand that. You have to be 10 levels above her, bro, for her to give you that respect. And even then, if you're those 10 levels above her and she don't find you attractive, you don't even exist. You're invisible. Shout out to my man, Shadow Dragon TV. Appreciate you, brother, for the 10. Just some support. Salute to you, brother. I greatly appreciate you, man.
those men who are family men, not street men, family men, they take pride in providing for their wives. And so if that man can't provide, that is a direct emasculation on its own.
I agree with all
Yeah,
that.
totally.
But I'm a little confused because you said it wouldn't be because he makes 50,000. But that is the reason, right?
No. I'm taking accountability and saying it would be because of what I make. It would be because of where I am in my life. So it wouldn't be because you make $50,000, you ain't shit. It would be because of where I am in my life, right?
Right.
You just wouldn't be a good fit.
Trying to motherfucking listen, man. They got her ass in a motherfuck. Listen, she got her in the headlock. This nigga got her in the figure four. She trying her best to get out of this shit, bro. No, baby, you done motherfucking put yourself in this hole, bro. You done put yourself in this motherfucking corner, bitch, and they not letting you out. No, it is it is his fault because he don't make enough money. Shout out to a man, Deron Jones, in the building, brother, with the 20 ball. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Ain't nothing but some money. Real stay-at-home housewives are going back to work when they hit the fan financially for their families. These chicks ain't wives. It's amazing. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, Deron, bro. Listen, just the outlook of marriage and the understanding of what marriage is now to what it was generations ago, bro. It's not the same. These women don't want to work for their family. I think they keep talking about the Proverbs 31 woman or something they keep saying or whatever. They keep using that, but again, they're using it improperly. Listen, bro, a woman is supposed to be willing to get out here and grind just as hard as the man is for the sake of the family. Especially if we talking y'all got kids. Okay? I ain't saying she got to outwork that man, But if that man needs some help, she's not supposed to let him motherfucking labor on his own and break his fucking back and get to the point of where he can't do anything because he's overworking himself so hard. That's a selfish, evil bitch, bro. That is a selfish, evil bitch that'll let her man get out here and motherfucking literally work himself to death for her comfort while she sit back and watch him. Okay? You brothers need to understand that shit. My thing would be, listen, some dudes do the test to where like, hey, he left his wallet and let the girl pay for the meal or so on and so forth to see what her reaction gonna be. I don't agree with stupid shit like that. I feel like it's stupid at the same time. I think it's becoming more necessary, man. I think it's becoming a necessity to understand that if a woman is going to be willing to look out for you, bro, in the earlier stages, not feel like she's motherfucking entitled to always be, you know what I mean, paid for everything. She ain't got to do nothing but show up. No, bitch, who the fuck is you? What's wrong with you? I'm gonna pay for the rest of my life, and you gonna give me some pussy. That's it. Get the fuck, man. Get out of here. What's wrong with you? No, bitch, you gonna help me just like I'm fucking helping you. You're gonna be an asset to me, not just a liability and pussy. Fuck out of here. No.
I wouldn't be a good fit for you.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. So it's not me, because my thing is, I have friends who are married, who are making a certain amount, and they are very freaking happy and living a great lifestyle. It's all subjective. And so again, I would never tell a man, let me word it better, because you made 50,000, you can't be with me. That's not what I'm saying here.
Yes, the fuck you would. Nigga, get your broke ass. You right. You wouldn't say that. You say, nigga, get your broke ass fuck out my face. That's what you would say, Chyenne Bryant. Dr. Bryant, you were like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face, you broke ass nigga. You're right. You wouldn't tell him he could never be with you. You would be extremely disrespectful. You would probably ignore him like he didn't even exist, or like whatever. I'm good. I already gave my keys to the valet. No, Shawty, I'm trying to holler at you real quick. You know what I mean? See how you doing. You know, so I see you doing all these podcasts and things, whatever. I think you real beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to see if I get a little bit of your time, get to know you. Sir, you're wearing Jordans. Have a nice day. You're wearing Jordans, and I see your Best Buy shirt, okay? But I'm a manager. I'm not looking for any TVs, okay? I don't need any new electronics right now. Thank you, though. You have a nice day. Toodles. Come on, man. And again, listen. Let me be shout out to my man. Listen. Let me be clear. I am not promoting coochie communism, okay? As to where even when you make less amount of money, a rich bitch owe you some pussy. I'm not saying that either. Let me be clear, okay? No woman owes you no vagina, brother, okay? All right? And if she chooses whatever her right is to say that, let me be clear in saying this. This is her right. If she don't want a nigga making $50,000, I can't make her, and I don't want to make her want a nigga that want $50,000. I am simply talking about the logic of it, okay? They asked her a question. She said yes, she would love a low value, high functioning man, right? But when they put her to the test, she flipped. So again, I'm saying she has the prerogative to do whoever and whatever the fuck she wants to do, okay, with her relationships and her vagina, all right? But I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy in her statement, okay?
What I'm saying is, because of where I have grown and because of the lifestyle I became accustomed to, I wouldn't be a good fit for
That's
you.
the same thing.
That's the same thing. That's what I was saying.
It can be to us because you're not the man I'm saying that to.
Okay. I get it.
So for me, because when I'm having a conversation with a man about this, my intention is never to emasculate him or never to make him feel small.
Yeah, it's not, baby. And it's not that way. Listen, Chyenne, come here, baby. Come here, Chyenne. You cute and all. You got the light skin shit going, so on and so forth. La la la. You 40 though, shorty. Niggas is not really looking at you to settle down and have a, you know what I mean, build a family and all the shit. Niggas want they sample and they want to get the fuck on. Okay? Most niggas. Most. You're not that popular. You are not that attractive. You're not any of those things that you seem as to where a man will be hurt because you told him your personal preference and your personal what's the name. Again, we're only pointing out the same thing that Sarah Fontenot did. The hypocrisy in what you're saying. Okay? You're being hypocritical. You're double talking. You're contradicting yourself in your own statement. And they keep motherfucking clamping down on your ass every time. It's the same thing. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes. You're full of shit. You do not want a man that does not have a lot of money. Okay? So you would take the man that's fucking high functioning, low value, as you say, right? I mean, high value, low functioning, because he fits your lifestyle better. And you're willing to put up with the bullshit he's gonna bring you because you get more of the benefits and you don't care.
So words do matter when it comes to a conversation you're having with someone. When you intentionally are not trying to tell them you ain't good enough, bro.
It's the
Yeah,
same
but what if
thing.
he's
Whether
high
you
fun?
say
He's
it or
high
not.
functioning. He making fit.
Shout out to my man, Mike G for the 2. Appreciate you, brother. For Shofi, he said, appreciate you, brother. Shout out to my man Bluff City Nerd for the 5. Appreciate you. Niggas just want Cheyenne's big cans and peanut butter skin, as Jason Whitlock was saying. Yeah, niggas just want their turn, man.
He make you feel
For
beautiful.
me personally, that is still a great man, but he's not conducive for where I am in my career.
Because he don't make enough money for you.
Because he couldn't sustain, and it would in return affect this man.
Yeah, you couldn't respect him. You couldn't.
No,
respect
I could
him.
respect him.
You can respect him.
Yes.
Well, then why wouldn't you take him? He make 50. He make you happy.
Because what happens is psychologically, when that man cannot provide for a woman of my caliber, it affects him.
See, now she's trying again. No, baby, listen. It's plenty of, again, you think ASAP Rocky got a care in the world about feeling insufficient with fucking Rihanna? Now, I know Nick Cannon said that shit, and she's trying to use Nick Cannon as the fucking rule, right? Okay, Nick Cannon said that's the reason why he did what he did with Mariah Carey, right? One of the highest paid women of all time, right? Musical artists. One of the highest paid music artists and just women overall, right? Baby, I don't listen. If I'm fucking a bad bitch that's got a bag, baby, I'm not gonna feel insecure at all. I'm gonna even joke about it. But what you got me, baby? You pay, baby. You paying? Oh, I love it, baby. I love it when you paying for dinner. Ooh, you getting this dick tonight, baby. Ooh, you done paid for dinner, baby. Hey, you ain't gotta ask me. As soon as we get home, you already know what time it is. Ooh, you got the valet too? Listen.
Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all of that dick up in her.
Exactly. We gonna fuck tonight, goddammit. Oh, Lord. Man, men are not, listen, I tell you, man, women project and women say a lot of shit to make it seem that men just don't look at it that way, man. Bro, I don't care. I'm not insecure about a woman making more money than me. Now, if you start throwing it in my face, okay, now I got to leave you the fuck alone because, bitch, you're not finna play me like that. But for the most part, bro, no, I'm not intimidated by you having more money than me. What kind of sense that make? Bitch, sugar mamas exist, bitch. You my sugar mama. I can roll with the joke as long as you roll with it. As long as you don't make the shit malicious. And of course, like I said, I'm progressing. I'm not satisfied. I'm not gonna stay where I'm at. I'm not gonna sit on my ass and be lazy just because I came into the situation and you you got a bag. No, I still got my own aspirations. I still got my own goals. I'm still gonna fucking climb up the ladder. And who knows? Shit, I may be your equal or may surpass you along the way. But to say that automatically because you make more money than me, I'm gonna make you insecure and it's gonna be a psychological issue. No, stop it. That's cap. That's a motherfucking no. Most niggas not gonna care. Like I said, ASAP Rocky's the prime example of this shit. Stedman. I ain't never seen Stedman have a sad look on his face. Stedman always got a little smirk. Okay? So what are we talking about? The fuck is we talking about, man? Stop it.
So as he becomes
agree.
emasculated, as his confidence starts to dip, as his self-esteem starts to dip, at that point, a woman starts to lose respect because I can only respect you at the level that you respect yourself. So why would I put a man in a position that is called selfish to me? And to me, that's a little narcissistic of a woman to say, I'm gonna put you in this position, knowing I'm gonna have to have full control, knowing I'm gonna have to take full care of you, and then just say, well, it's gonna affect you mentally. And when it
Why are you saying you're gonna have to take full care of this man? Why would you do that though? That makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. That's cap. That just don't make sense. And this is the dirty part that people do in conversations, and people don't call it out because most people aren't really adept to words meaning things and what you're saying and what you're insinuating. Like, no, because I made $50,000 before I met you, right? I was taking care of myself. I'm a grown ass man. I got my own bills and whatever. I'm not living in a fucking trash can. I'm actually doing the right thing with my $50,000 that I'm making. Now I get with you and you got to take care of me and all this other shit. No, I'm not gonna quit my job. So what are we saying?
does, I'll just roll on that and maybe either take advantage of your vulnerability or just say, well, I can be the powerhouse. I can always look like the one that's the big shot or the big dog of this relationship.
Right.
No, I'm not here to make a man feel small. I'm here to make any man, whether it's my man or a man outside of me, to know he's a king. And he needs to be with the right fit to be kinged because it will affect that man a lot more than it will affect the woman who is choosing him.
Do you
I
want
see
to
it
be
happen
married?
in my office all the time.
Do you want to be married eventually?
Yes,
You do?
I will.
Okay, so
Yes.
let me ask you this. Why do you believe you're not married already?
Well, I mean, one, I wanted to wait until my career was fully really to the space it is now. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have kids, for me personally, born in a deficit. They're born in equity, and equity is not just financial things, right? And accolades and things that I can offer surfacely or externally. But I wanted to make sure that I was in a place where I'm not just choosing a husband, but I'm choosing a father. A lot of women choose husbands, and then they go, he's not a great father. And of course, you don't know if he's good at either until you are in the experience of them. But you can use something called wisdom that can help you choose better. Doesn't mean you're going to choose perfect. And it doesn't mean that I'm exempt from divorce or I'm exempt from any of the things, because I'm not, that come with a marriage or a relationship whatsoever. But yeah, I wanted to wait until I am exactly where I am now. And so this year, I've said on other shows as well that I took my IUD out this year and I am now ready to be married. And I think that if more people did it on their terms, I think that marriage would be healthier, not perfect. Doesn't mean it's without problem. I think that it would be a happier marriage because you're doing it from a place of, I now as a woman.
Yeah, you're still not married though. You took your IUD out. We caught that on the Paul Pierce shit. You talking about you're gonna have a fucking baby by the end of the year. Bitch, it's 3 months left. Or you're gonna get pregnant by the end of the year. You ain't even showed us the quote unquote man that you're getting married to. Not saying that you have to, but you're talking about marriage and baby in the same. That's what you said on the last podcast. So either you're married already and you're out here playing single, which is disrespectful to your husband, right? You're not wearing no ring. You're speaking as if you're still a single woman, like you're searching all these different things, so on and so forth, right? But you did say the nigga was a simp ass, tag along, Boyce Watkins ass niggas that will wait around because he'd allow you to play with him like that. That's what you described him as on Paul Pierce's podcast. So if you got that type of nigga, I mean, he's no matter how much money he makes, he's gonna lose anyway because you're in control. You are that alpha dog that you keep talking about. Okay, you're approaching it with a very very narcissistic um attitude by using this man that way, by not just letting him go on his way and tell him, hey man, nah, you know. But you want that, you need that because this man, whoever he is, if he's a man, he worships the ground you fucking walk on, and no matter what you do, he's always gonna be there. He's proven it to you, like, as you said, over the last 10 years or so.
Woman or as a man, I'm ready. And I feel like I have the things I want to offer my partner, not what can I get from you.
Okay.
I want to get married because I'm lonely. I want to get married because, I need economic help here. I want to get married because I want to have someone looks good on my arm. Those aren't reasons to get married. I now feel like I have the things I want to offer my husband, not just, what I had in the past, which would have been good enough because I was engaged, twice. But for me, I want to be able to be like, listen, I did all this work, baby, not just for me, but I had my husband in mind. I did this entire time that I was building my career, that I was building, my family, which is my mother and my brothers and my siblings. I was building my character. I was building my way.
Yeah, and that's that, man. Shout out to Love and Fly Shit, man. Shout out to them for their podcast, for the content. Great questions, especially that one. To pin her down, to get more of the fucking bullshit to be exposed, man. Listen, man. All the content creators out here, male empowerment, relationships, red pill, however you want to talk about it, however you want to say it, or classify it, bro. We gotta call this shit out, man. We have to motherfucking repossess our shit because there's so many women out here just taking it, bro. Just taking it. Women just taking it, bro. No P Diddy, nigga. No Diddy. Just taking it. Take that, take that, take that. Because the shit sound good and they know, hey, I got a pretty face, I got some big titties, so I can say what this nigga said and blow the fuck up. Please call that shit out, man. Okay? Please call it out. Please point it out. Like I said, I'll never forget. I forget who it was. One of those pages when they started sharing Jap's thing, man. Like I told y'all, more people, everybody other than Jap that made more money off of Jap's words. They got more engagement than Jap on Jap's original shit. Motherfuckers don't even know who Jap is. I appreciate y'all, man. Greatly appreciate that y'all enjoyed it, bro. You know? Well, no, Big Chris, for her, to be honest with you, she's exempt from this. Dr. Chyenne Bryant, by all accounts, man, this is what we have to have. When we had a conversation, we got to have a realistic conversation. Dr. Chyenne Bryant is not going to be one of these women that's got to worry about the wall and all this other shit and not being chosen and shit. No, bro, she's not going to have those problems. There are some women that are exempt from the rules, and she's one of those women. She got clout. She's attractive for her age. She's never been married. She's never had any kids. She got money. So yeah, bro. No, she's not playing by the same rules as regular smuggler hoes. Lion, what up, fam? What you got?
Yeah, what's up, Fantastic? How you doing, brother?
I can't complain.
I mean, I just caught what you said. I'm like, well, actually, no, she is still subject to men's sexual strategy because she's still a 42-year-old with no kids and never been married. So, I mean, because the thing about that conversation, they get caught up. The thing is, we get so caught up in talking about the men she don't want or the men who don't qualify. The question that never gets asked is, okay, well, what about the men who do qualify? Why aren't they taking you off the market?
Yeah, she's excluding them. So she's in control. That's the thing. So understanding who and what she is and her personality type, she's the one. She's not married because, like I said, she's still out here like, building her brand, as she say. So that's the reason why she's not married and she's calling all the shots.
Well, I mean then why are you talking? Then why is she talking in the first place? You're talking about relationship. You saw all this stuff you want, but clearly your actions are not following. So there's two things happening. You don't want it bad enough, and the men don't want you bad enough.
Yeah, nah, man. If we're taking, if you remember the conversation she had on Paul Pierce.
Yeah, I got to catch that snippet. I missed that, but I did catch the conversation. She was talking to Newton.
Yeah, so no, so she has a nigga that's been hanging around for 10 years, bro, that she's been dealing
Oh
with
yeah.
off and on,
Oh, I
right?
caught that.
She also told she's been engaged twice.
Yeah, I
So
caught that.
I think like we get too much in the red pill shit or whatever, and not understanding that when a woman has a certain level of attractiveness, I'm sure, bro, you got feedback just real quick. So when a woman has a certain level of attractiveness, bro, she's not playing by the same rules. It's plenty of niggas that want her. She just don't want to let a nigga. She don't want to accept a nigga yet. That's like let me see. Let me think of somebody like Bernice Burgos, right? Bernice Burgos is. I promise you, she got 1,000 niggas waiting to marry her today. She got it. She just don't want to because she's losing money that way. Her money making thing is her being single and the illusion of men having a chance to deal with her, right? Chyenne Bryant is kind of like that, but not exactly. But the whole thing of her being single and whatnot, and being out here and being this alpha woman, and being the podcast thing and a doctor and a relationship expert, that's what's working for her. And in the black community, she can do it. Go ahead.
Well, that all comes down to a word, leverage. So she loses, but I mean it's twofold. She thinks she's losing leverage by getting married to a dude, but so with that same dude that same dude that she would be attracted to wouldn't marry her because he thinks he's losing leverage. So that's the main thing here, loss of leverage.
Yeah, nah. I'm just going by what she said. She has already. She has one in the tuck, bro. She got a simp in the tuck. So she got a simp in the tuck that's willing to wait for her. We all know Boyce Watkins exists, right? Boyce Watkins exists. And we know Boyce Watkins is not the only man of his archetype. So Boyce Watkins' wife is, I would say she's a little bit older. I think Boyce is older, right? But Boyce Watkins' wife was able to get Boyce Watkins to do what fuck he did, bro. So Boyce Watkins' wife, who's somebody that we don't know, none of us knew who the fuck she was, only Boyce knew, and she's telling me that she has her own personal Boyce Watkins in her pocket, I believe her. I do, and that's why I say I think we overdo the red pill shit, bro. To where like every woman, I'm not saying the wall don't exist. What I'm saying is for a lot of women, that wall shit. Thank you, shout out to Chief Rocker, Nicole Murphy. Listen, you know how many niggas is come on, bro. What are we doing? Thank you, UFO Kamikaze. This Blanco, I'm about to turn over to Blanco after this. After you say your piece, of course, Lion. I want to cut you off and make sure you get your thought out. But like Blanco said, man, it's a lot of suckers out here, bro. And I don't think we know just how these women are quote unquote the man eaters that smell the suckers in the water, bro. These bitches smell blood in the water when it's a simp sucker ass nigga that will do anything for them, and they happen to be, what I'm saying, wealthy and rich and all this other shit. Because I mean, my understanding is Boyce is a millionaire, right? At the very least, Boyce is a millionaire, right? So Boyce is a high value man by all accounts from a financial standpoint, and to be able to, fulfill a woman's lifestyle. But desirability, no. But a woman's willing to motherfucking take care of that in her last years. You know what I'm saying? The last 20 years of her life, if she doesn't motherfucking enjoy her first 50. Do you have anything else, Lion?
Yeah, well, here's the thing about that, because at the end of the day, it still runs along the red pill stuff, because she doesn't want to lose leverage, because it comes down to leverage at the end of the day. She thinks she's using leverage by by getting married. Period. And seeing as she can't get the guy that she truly desires, because if she truly got the guy that she truly desires, she'd be there. So it's easy to keep the dude that you don't want in the back pocket because he's always going to be there. So at the end of the day, it's a lose-lose for her.
Nah, I say it's not a lose. I'm saying that what she'll do is she'll marry this nigga. She'll deal with this nigga that's taking care of her. Fuck all the other niggas she want to fuck, and it's still in the meantime, between time, and he won't care because he's a simp. So that women like this, especially in this day and age where we moving more so through the poly shit and the the poly shit is coming on, bro. And I told y'all this ENFM, ethical non-monogamous, what's the name? I told y'all I just learned about this shit. This ethical non-monogamous shit, bro. These hoes can't lose, bro. They cannot lose. And I think, like I said, us looking at this shit, a lot of that wall talking shit, bro. Like I said, it's valid for regular women. very, very valid for regular women. But I can name you, bro. If Stacey Dash wanted to get married today, it's a nigga somewhere that's gonna do any and everything that motherfucking Stacey Dash wanted to do, bro, with money. It's just the fact of the matter she don't desire it. Is what I'm saying. Well, let me move the Blanco.
Yo, what's good, family?
What's up, bro?
And same shit, different toilet, bro. How's everybody doing?
Can't complain, man.
No complaints made
Yeah,
over here.
yeah, you were right. You were right in most of the stuff that you say, man. Also, but you need to include this, right, with this Timu doctor, right? I think you got that off. I think you got that wrong, right? Saying that homie, whoever she fucking with for the past is 5 years, because she said that on the Paul Pierce podcast. She been having a guy for 5 years, but she also forgot to say that she lied in the past because she said she was celibate for like 2 3 years, some shit like that, which is a complete contradiction. Because Paul Pierce made her say like yo, so like you been smashing. She said like, yeah, I got somebody for the past 5 years. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a complete contradiction right there, right? But this is what's going on with this whole right here, bro. The nigga that she's been fucking for 5 years is most likely an athlete or a rapper, something like that. I'm gonna say an athlete. And the reason why is because she is on those circles. It's not that hard for her to be on those circles. She get invited to a lot of those events, so that's where they hang out at, right? Though, and the reason why I don't know if the fantastic, just to make sure, do she like has show up with a nigga like in the past 2 3 years, like a little red
Nah,
carpet event or whatever?
she's never been seen out with a man whatsoever. So whatever
Bingo,
her private life is, she's keeping it private.
bingo. You want to know why? That lets me know that proves my point even further, right? Because she's messing one of those athletes, and she doesn't want to be seen with the athlete because most likely he's gonna have 3 4 5 6 7 holes on the side. You see what I'm saying? So, but to cut the story short, bro, this girl right here, she is on a rotation of one of those niggas, bro. Plain and simple. She is nothing different from an Instagram model or the other hoes that is in rotation from like a NBA young boy, one of the niggas, bro. You see what I'm saying? She's on a
Mm-hmm.
rotation from one of those niggas because think about it, bro. She letting people know that she ain't fucking with the quote unquote regular guy. Cool. What's the next step up? The rich niggas. What the rich niggas is known for on those fields, to having a lot of hoes. So it's not good for her to be seen out on public one of the niggas because that literally would destroy all that bullshit she be talking about.
No, I got you. But like I said, I think she gets the best of both worlds. I think she got the famous nigga, NFL player, football player, NBA player, baseball player, whoever, rapper, like you said, actor. She has one of them niggas. Excuse me. She has one of them niggas in the cut, bro.
Bless you.
There you go, good. She got one of those niggas in the cut, and she got the nigga that's willing to wait around for her, bro. So I just think she has the best of both worlds in the situation, and once she's actually finally tired and she's had enough of that outside dick, bro, she'll settle down and get married and do all the shit she's talking about doing. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
you're
saying.
right. And you're right. And listen, this is a good looking woman. That's a good looking woman right there. She like what,
Exactly.
40
Especially
something,
for
right?
40. Yeah, she's in mid 40s.
That right there alone put her at the top of the mountain with for the old niggas that are 50s and 60s.
Yeah,
See
exactly.
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, Blanco.
Exactly. So that wall shit is truth for about 70 to 80% of the women. Now, if y'all over here shoving ugly on your 20s and 30s, yeah, that wall is like, and that's also too, because most of these bitches at some point they're gonna get saved, even if they ugly, nigga. Because and that's what I was that's what I typed out earlier. Fantastic. Most guys are suckers because the nature of the man, it doesn't matter if the man is rich, poor, average, whatever. His nature is usually to take care of a goddamn woman, whatever comes out of her. If he gets a dollar, he want to be able to give that dollar to his woman or the kid. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that just So the thing is that can be used against the man, and that's what made being a sucker to a woman is not like a bad thing completely, because that's her nature. I don't mind. Me personally, I don't mind taking care of the woman. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be. I don't mind that. I think that thing is cool. You see what? Especially when your baby is like newborn to like 4 or 5. That's the way I do mine, right? Because after 5 they gotta go to school, whatever, right? So, but the thing is that the average woman runs circles around the average man, because the average man don't got the tools and he doesn't have the knowledge of the game that these hoes be playing, and that's one of the main problems right there. They believe everything what this host is doing, and everything what this host be saying, because like that's what me and you are separate way. Fantastic. Like most of the thing, like I heard you before. You said that these hoes care about money. I don't think most of these hoes care about money, bro. The number one thing about this hoe is all about feeling, how you make them feel.
No, I still think it's still money plays a part, bro. I think that's why they talk about it. I think even at the point of where they may fuck with a nigga off of him dicking her down or her liking him and all this other shit, so on and so forth. At some point, the money's always going to come up because a woman doesn't want to struggle, right? So this is why you hear the women that'll talk about, they're requiring a nigga with 6 figures when none of their baby daddies ever got close to it. You see what I'm saying?
There you go, and fantastic. Start right there. Sorry to cut you. Start right there. But that right there lets you know that these hoes is liars, because they literally telling you about a life that they never seen or experienced themselves. Every single of these hoes have gotten nutted in facials from poor men, broke men, and average men. But if you put a camera in their face, they tell you Cardi B life.
Yeah, they know more about Cardi B than like, you know what I mean, than they fucking they kids school teacher. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And as soon as they get off these YouTube panels, these TikTok lives, all this bullshit they be doing, you know what they do? They go suck on a nigga that didn't got nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it is, bro. They just talk. It's good for entertainment. Don't get it twisted. It's good for niggas that got channel, because now you get to react to their bullshit. But none of them hoes is really living like all the bullshit that they saying. Look at that Kendra J shit. Them hoes get over there, start asking for a nigga that they never met. Literally.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
is essentially what I'm saying too. That's what I'm saying. Like, all they're doing is lying. I'm like, you can talk about, and what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, in some ways, Chyenne Bryant is not all that different as far as what she's saying. I mean, is it more, does she have a better chance, quote unquote, than the average woman? Sure. I'll give you that. I'll agree to that.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the whole thing for me, man, is just like understanding all the women don't play by the same rules, bro. And I think if we once we start really having more realistic conversations about it, and having men look at it from just more than the sensational aspect of it, dudes will have a better understanding, and furthermore, just not have to waste their own time. At the end of the day, like you said, Chyenne Bryant told you. So if you out and about and you run across Chyenne Bryant, I mean, can you shoot your shot? Of course. You never hit the shots you're not going to take. But can you be mad at her when she's already told you her outlook and the way she sees it and so on and so forth? That's all I'm saying. I think it's way too many men getting upset. I think it's way too many dudes getting upset in, the shit that women are saying and like their reasoning, when again, we know it's not no logic behind it. You're getting mad at a person that's illogical by nature. And even when they caught in a contradiction, they try to fucking, wiggle their way out of it and just can't do it. So I just think we got to worry about more so the regular women that are listening to shit like this that will start regurgitating it and trying to make it the standard. I think that's the more important part of it. Let me read this and y'all got it. Shout out to my man True Hype for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. Allegedly, Dr. Bryant plays both teams and Corey Holcomb did a thing on it with their back and forth, as well as Tasha K touched on it too. Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah, like I said, bro, especially if she doing that, bro, she can sneak dick and she really out here about to marry a fucking, a bull dagger or some shit. Yeah, bro, she can't lose. So that's what I'm saying. It's just too many variables because we don't really know what's going on. But this is just her brand building and just spreading more bullshit rhetoric, man. The biggest thing I
But
wanted to bring
Chyenne
out of this.
Bryant,
Yeah, go ahead.
bro, Chyenne, the Timu doctor, that's how you gotta call it that, right? She is nothing but an Instagram model that uses medical terms to sound smart. That's all she is, bro. That's all she is, man.
That's BS.
If
She
you
ain't
are
lose not
managed,
one medical term this entire interview. Ain't no word she used ain't nothing medical. All them words
no,
she
you
used
gotta
is
you gotta
simple.
read. No, you gotta read between the lines, right? Like that's why she throw that whole psychiatry, psychology degree, whatever the fuck she got, right? So she used a lot of like therapy terminology, and
No,
then you sound smart because she understand that most people are dumb. She understand that, right? And yo, listen, I don't care what your nigga say. This bitch is getting if, at least for the past 12 months to 16 months, this bitch getting a nice bag. She ain't no millionaire, but she's eating real good. I tell you that. She is eating real good, bro. With all that bullshit she be talking, bro. She knows she gonna get all the bitches with all that stupid talk. She understand it because she knows she is one of them. She's an Instagram model, same therapeutic terminology. That's all she is, bro. Nothing else, nothing more.
I know. And that was pretty much the premise, like when we was having the back and forth with you in the chat, Poppy. Blanco, like,
Yeah.
yo, most of these women ain't got no damn way to pull this off. So it's like, I don't know where y'all think y'all gonna get this from, but I'm like, but to Fantastic Point, no, we're just gonna have to leave it up to the men in the street to show them what's what. All you can do is
Yeah,
spread the awareness to men.
you can only get away with the niggas let her get away. Ian,
Yeah, I agree.
you got your appreciate you. Ian, your thing ain't connected, fam. For some reason, you're saying
You know
you
what's
got it.
crazy, fantastic? You know what's crazy?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what's crazy, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my nigga Fatty. Shout out to my nigga Fatty. He reacted to one of the Timo doctors bullshit a couple of weeks ago. Yo, this bitch was on the yacht, nigga, twerking that ass out. Who do you think? Who do you think who else was on that yacht? A bunch of other Instagram hoes, my nigga. Who do
Oh,
you
word.
think rented the shit? Yeah, bro. Matter of fact, if you go to her Instagram right now, bro, it's probably there. I think he got it from the Instagram, from her
Who?
Instagram. Dr. Bryant,
Chyenne
the
Bryant's
team
Instagram. Hold on.
yeah, nigga.
All right, let's
It's
see if we can
gotta
find
be
it.
there, nigga. She was somewhere in Biscayne, Miami, man, with ass out, nigga. With like
Yeah, bro,
five,
she
six
just
other
had a birthday.
hoes,
She
man.
just had a birthday like a week ago or something.
I think it was older than that. It was way before that.
Let me see.
This happened like 3 or 4 weeks ago when I saw it on Fatty Chat.
Oh, 4 weeks ago. Let's see. She got all this stuff right
Yeah,
now.
and that's what I'm saying. Like she's nothing but an Instagram model. She just sounds smart. She sounds smart to dumb people, right? And
Mm-hmm.
and get these hoes all confused. I mean, listen, I can even blame this hoe for listening to this hoe, right? The part that kills me is when I want to know what nigga is getting therapy from this hoe. I would love to know that.
God damn. Shit. Listen.
You see
I see
it?
it right here. I know niggas is definitely low. Niggas, I know niggas ain't turning this shit down. I can tell you this. Let me see real quick.
Oh, nigga, you can tell a little hoe she a little freak. You can just see it, man.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Niggas is not turning this down. I can tell you that. This ain't no regular smuggler bitch.
But you can tell she's a fun fuck, bro. Make no mistake about it. boy.
Yeah.
You see that the video on that boat that she posed, boy.
Listen, man. Y'all, bro, come on, man. Y'all telling me that this bitch ain't having her way. Stop it, man. Stop the fucking cap, bro. This bitch having her way. She having her way, bro.
Oh, she fucking.
The, the,
Oh,
ru-
she fucking and sucking a whole lot, nigga, on that circle.
the rules do
Bitches, my
not.
nigga. Yo, go ahead, boss. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is the rules don't apply to everybody the same thing. We just do this blanket statement shit
Right.
like the wall shit, so on and so forth. It just fucks shit up. Niggas cope with that shit a lot of the time. And all I'm saying is like
That's a lie.
there are gonna be some women. There are gonna be some women. I'm saying some on purpose, right? That the shit don't apply to, dog. And even though
Right.
she's not no super duper celebrity or no shit, she's definitely one of the women that don't apply to. Like I said, just off the strength of her being who she is and looking how she is at her age and shit, she ain't got no problems, dog. She got a line of
At all.
niggas that's waiting to be the next nigga. A line of niggas waiting to be the next nigga. Let me get my man Ian in here. Ian, what's up, fam? What you got?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Did you see that? What is that name of that? It was called the what was it called? It was called the Cougar Cub
Oh
meetup
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. I shout out to True Hype. Not True Hype. Shout out to Passport Trucker on Twitter. I covered that like last time. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, so you see those chicks, right? And you said so those chicks are kind of overweight, fat, and old. So yeah, she gonna be good, but that ain't because she's good. That's because niggas are low down. You know what I'm saying? That's they got some low down standards.
Yeah, but that's even that though. Like I said, poor nigga decisions and simp decisions, bro. It's still a win. That's a win for her. That's a win for the women. So
Yeah.
when we say it's always a simp waiting in the wings, right? For this type woman, that's definitely true. I think this is a like I told you, the hoes is winning shit was over applied.
Hmm.
That most women don't qualify for hoes is winning. Most women don't qualify for that shit. No, most hoes ain't winning. But Chyenne Bryant is one of the hoes that's winning. She's in
Right.
that mid. She's in the middle. She's like, she's not a regular woman, but she's not like a Cardi B, a super duper famous. She motherfucking social media famous, right? She got social media clout, so she's in the middle. And
Hmm.
like I said, she's attractive at her age, and whatever clout, money. So yeah, bro, the shit don't apply to her.
But the
She's one of
the
the
the,
hoes.
rea- the reality is she's winning because of the fact that she got money. That's why she's winning. You know what I mean? So she need to stop all that bullshit. Because I didn't like how she was talking about love, like trying to make a distinction between love and not love in terms of pay to play. Like yo, that's cap. Because the fact is, for me as a man, most men do not know the difference between a woman loving them and not loving them. Outside of saying the words, nobody knows the difference because I said in the chat because I've had women who I was just fucking, right? They treated me just as lovingly and kindly as a woman that I was married to or dating. You know what I'm saying? Who confessed those words. You know what I'm saying? So we we want at the end of the day, what we realize we want respect. We don't care about all that love bullshit. That's a game she playing with all that love talk and shit.
Well, no, I think the majority of men probably not. I don't think we call it love, but I think men want. Well, I know. I take it back. I know men correlate love with respect, right? So when you saying love, I don't think we're looking at love the same way women look at it, and so on and so forth. But definitely, you can't love a man and not respect him. You know what I mean? A man that you're in, intimately with, that a woman's in a relationship with. So I think men correlate the love aspect more so with respect and the bitch not being no bitch. You feel
Yeah.
me? so so
The
even though
rule
she
with
she ain't never got to say it to you, but the way she treats you and the respect for you and like making your life easier, I think that's the love that men look for and care about.
well, yeah,
Not
you're
the things women look at it.
I mean, the main rule is you show your love to me by respecting me. Your actions by executing respect towards me is how I receive love. That's how
Exactly.
men.
We're saying the same thing, I think, right?
Yeah,
I think that's what
yeah,
we're saying.
we
Yeah,
are.
yeah. We
We
don't
are.
look at
That's
it
the
how
rule.
women. Yeah, we don't look at it how women look at it,
No,
but
we don't.
niggas definitely want love, bro. It's not like how women want love.
No, respect. Just yeah, it's respect. It's love through respect. That's what it is.
And
You know.
at the end of the day, the reason she's saying that is because she will never submit to a man. That's why she's bringing up that love shit. That's why it's cap. She bringing up that love shit is because I love you, but I'm never gonna submit to a man. So she's putting that love. She's putting that women's idea of love first because she know that she won't meet the standards of how men see love in terms of respect, like you said. Because all that shit she's talking about, she waited until she got to the point. Like, yo, that was just a fluke. The reason she got all the money she got, that was a fluke. KS put it in the algorithm. She benefited off of it. Outside of that, she wasn't headed to be no fucking superstar. By the way she talked and her fucking kind of unintelligent rambling, she wasn't headed to be no fucking star for real.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, if it was a fifth, right? So everything lined up how it did, and she took advantage. And that's another big point I was trying to make too. A lot of the stuff we said are being said by women now. Women are pulling the same exact shit that niggas done said, a while back, and the same shit niggas are being called incels for. And you just put some motherfucking titties behind it, and now it's viral. Now it's accurate. Now it's right.
I mean,
So
Ebony K. Williams. Ebony K. Williams, I think is a better
I ain't,
mouthpiece than she is. I think she is really fucking flat in her fucking. I don't know what people see in her. She really is a boring
no,
motherfucker.
she got the what's the name, man. She has the title, so she's a title holder, and she
Right, right.
represents the archetype of what black women want the black woman to be known as: educated, highly educated. They see her as attractive. Very very when not pressed, very well spoken, right? When she ain't got nobody pressing her and putting no what's name to her, she put everything together, right? She can sell. She's a good car salesman, right? She has a good sales personality, right? But it's just once it's put to the fucking acid test when she fall apart because she's not used to that.
That's right.
You know,
That's right. That's right.
so that's all it is. And women will excuse that because now anybody asking her the question, you just a hating ass nigga, you just a nigga that can't get no pussy. She don't want you anyway. You broke. So she understands her audience, right? So like I said, you're definitely right about KS making a way for her and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. But I mean, it's what it is, man. But hey, man, I appreciate you brothers for coming up, man. Having the convo, man. Greatly appreciate y'all.
No doubt. No doubt.
For sure.
Yo, take care, bro.
Yep. Yeah, man. Listen, again, shout out to all the blue collar brothers out here. You are not low value. You are not low value. You are not low value. Okay. A man is not only regulated by the amount of money he makes, bro. Okay. It is a part of it, but not the whole. All right. If you're a man out here working hard, doing the fuck you're supposed to do, you're not breaking the law, you're not fucking people over, you're not out here being a menace to society, my brother, you are not low value. Okay. Your money is going to increase over time. Right. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that got a whole lot of money. Dame Dash walking around this bitch going berserk. Okay. Every interview he get talking shit because he had money and he lost it. Now he got no identity outside of money. Okay. You feel me? Money truly does not make the man. Okay. The man has to make the money. All right. And if you identify yourself with money, when the money is gone, who are you and what do you have? Right. Not saying the money don't matter. I'm not saying that either. Money definitely matters. But when a woman identifies you with your money first, that woman don't give a fuck about you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. A bitch come to you talking about how much money you make before she even know your name, before y'all get to, nah, bro, get out of there. Get that pussy and hey. You feel me? I mean, understand that shit. I think we have to do a much better job of alerting men, especially young men too, of the games that's being played out here. Because again, we are getting to the point so where shit are getting so dire straits to where bitches gonna play around, man, and just, you know, for the sake of having a place to stay, bro, not being outside in the cold, right? Don't get used that way, dog. You don't want to do that. And I think that's how shit really turned out bad, when a man actually has affection and care and love for a woman, and then he comes to find out that she was just using them. And, you know, it could be a deadly situation. Not encouraging it, not condoning it or excusing it, just saying. And this is why, as men, we have to protect ourselves and look out for ourselves by making, you know, the younger men aware. But hey, man, listen. Greatly appreciate y'all pull up on me, Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms, bro. And that's that on that one. Catch y'all on the next one. Holla, we out.